Alright, let's get started here today. A little bit earlier than I usually do my Saturday streams, but that's fine. There's some stuff that's going on the PTS. I was in it a little bit earlier. A lot of the Diamond Shores fighting. Now I've been doing a bit of arenas, and I want to continue doing that on stream because I figured why not? Let's get to it. So that's going to be the plan for today. For those that are on YouTube, I know that we were planning to do round 3 of the mass testing today just to finish up the skill sets that we needed to. That's going to be pushed over to tomorrow. I'm not going to have a lot of time this week before the release for 4.5 to just be on the PTS and actually do normal stuff like, you know, trying to make my build work and trying to figure out how to actually play the game. So I figured I would take today to do exactly that. And then tomorrow we'll get back into the testing. We'll actually be doing it at midday at 1 p.m. Central Time. That should hopefully get more people from you involved and other folks, anybody who wants to. We'll see. I'll start it up about half an hour to an hour early, and we'll start to gather people together for the mass testing that we're going to do. So that's going to be the plan for tomorrow and what we're up to today. Let me disconnect my headset from the power because it doesn't need that. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen today and for this weekend. Monday, Tuesday won't be streaming, and then Wednesday up until Saturday I'm going to be streaming a lot. That's going to be the plan. Wednesday afternoon I'll be streaming again. Thursday I'm going to be streaming through the release of 4.5, and then you know, same thing Friday and Saturday. That's kind of the plan for what's going to be going on. So yeah, you know, just kind of wanted to take some time to chill, do arenas. Show you the process because, you know, they always say practice what you preach. I obviously came out with those how-to arcade PvP videos, and I mean, I do take a lot of credit in what I do and how I practice things and everything. I just got invited to a raid here, but I guess everybody's over at the Nui right now. Maybe I'll go and help them. Yeah, that seems a little bit good too. There are a lot of there are some really high gear score people here. I think I might just do the arenas because I've been doing a lot of that. I've actually been having a ton of fun in the 1v1 arenas, and hopefully we can get 3v3s going, but I know it might be tough to do that on the public test server. This is my current build. I've been kind of trying to get Observe Life Force in. I haven't really found the best way to use it yet, but anyways, I've been messing around with the game, so actually, what key is that? I don't even know. Oh, that's this button. Oh, wow. So that's another thing I've been doing today a little bit earlier. I took a long time to set up my hotkeys, which is really a big deal because if you know me, every one of my active abilities is on a one key thing. There's no mixing with shift or control or all whatever. Everything is one button. You can see it there at the bottom of my screen. So I actually took like an hour to make sure that this will work, to go back in my live character and actually already get it set up there so that I'm ready for it. And so it took actually a long time until I found the keys I want to use and how I'm going to be practicing now. So I've actually freed up 4 keys on live, and there's actually 2 additional keys that I have empty and probably will stay empty. So I'm happy about that because on live that means I can shift things back and make things a little bit easier for myself later on. But this is kind of the build as it is currently. So I'm going to be practicing with this. I'm going to be doing that in arenas specifically because arenas are a really good way to practice hotkeys and to make sure that you know combos and timings and everything. We're going to be doing that a lot. I am tempted to go over and fight with this, but the problem is that if I die there, I can't do arenas for 5 minutes. So I think I'm just going to let them do their thing and go into the sparring arena here. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And again, like I said before, tomorrow is going to be the part 3 of mass testing. Yesterday we thankfully got through 3 additional skill sets, and we'll be finishing things up hopefully in part 3. Again, for those that don't know, mass testing is when you take a bunch of people and you kind of stretch the limitations on what abilities can do so that you can see the maximums and the minimums that how these abilities work, like the max amount of targets that they will hit, or you know, kind of how damage is spread out between them, that sort of stuff. So that's what I call mass testing essentially. So if you want to be a part of that tomorrow, feel free to drop by at 1 p.m. Central on the public test server and just participate with us. I mean, we're looking for as much help as we can get because the more people we have, the more accurate results will be and the more we can actually test in those cases. What else do I have to announce right at the beginning here? I don't think there's too much. If you are interested in research and development, the actual group itself and all the research that we do, feel free to check out the Discord. There's a link to that below, and the Twitch. There's the big blue icon that is there. That's going to be the Discord for all of that. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all the crazy news right now. Let's try to get some 1v1s here in sparring. We'll see what we can get. Yeah, we'll go from there. Also, I mean, these are cross-server, but I'm like 100% sure that they made it so Fresh Start doesn't have the same, the cross-server arenas, I would assume. So even though a lot of people are testing out Fresh Start currently on the public test server, we're gonna go ahead and not do that. I'm not too interested in a Fresh Start. Maybe I'll join Fresh Start once Warborn is released, because I really always wanted an excuse to play Warborn, so I might do that then, but we'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up for that. Alright, so we're in queue. If we can't actually get anything in 1v1 arenas, I don't really want to do the Gladiator arenas because so many people here have like 14,000 skill points, and I'm sitting at like a nice 7,000. Like, I'm not really, I wasn't working on my gear or anything. But still, earlier today in Diamond Shores, we had some really good fights. Even just me being able to mess around with different skills and cause silence and shackle. And kind of the nicest thing is because block and parry will reduce damage, but not the debuffs. You know that the debuffs will go through unless they evade, which has happened too, and I've seen evasions kind of screw up builds. But we see that all the time currently on live. But just because of all these changes, the RNG sort of aspect of gameplay has been severely reduced, and it actually feels like you have more control in combat over what happens. A lot of melee classes, of course, have been kind of shunned away from in terms of how the gameplay has changed, because there's a lot less crowd control overall. But I've been feeling pretty good about things, honestly. Even playing Executioner, which is the class I've been playing for 3 years, so I'm just going to continue playing it, especially because they have Bonewall, and I absolutely love using Bonewall. So yeah, alright, let's see here. Alright. So yeah, we'll see what we can get here. I do kind of wonder if people are doing the other arenas, like 3v3s for example, but I don't know. I feel like most people would be testing out the Aranor gear that everybody's given here, since most people don't have access to that normally. I might go over there and hang out with the Pyro folks if these arenas are actually not queuing up, and it seems to be the case. So that's fine. If I die, it's no big deal. We'll just do 5 minutes of fighting until I don't die. Let's head over there. Man, how do people get these gliders? Oh no, that's just the image glider, never mind. Oh god, okay, so I have to remember all the hotkeys now. I have to remember all the hotkeys and everything. Alright, so that's kind of what I'm doing today. A lot of practice with that. Looks like we're kind of just camping them here. Hello. Oh, just other folks. Do I have to keep Bloodlust on them? Doesn't look like they're actually going for us. Or they are. Oh, I'm in the safe zone, that's why. It's actually really hard to focus and figure out what we're doing here, because the cannons are just going to kill us here. And then there's greens over there in the pirate faction who are attacking from the left side. Which I have no problem with, but this group is the one that I'm actually working with right now, and I'm not exactly ranged, so I'm kind of just protecting my folks. Ooh, the teleport might actually happen here. Who's that guy? It was in the back? Alright, no problem. See, this poison thing has almost become like a maintenance button, where you kind of have to use it as soon as you can every time. I don't like that. I'm really not a fan of maintenance buttons, for anybody that knows. Yeah, that's just how I am. Should we kill that guy? I mean, that guy might have been attacking us earlier. Alright, Man, I changed the buffs over to like Y and H on my keyboard, which I am actually pressing. Ugh, it's like something I have to get used to, obviously, but I don't like it anyways. It's really far away from the, you know, WASD keys. So I'm trying to figure out a solution to that. Some kind of better location for it. This button is Absorb Life Force, which is nice if people try to run away. And this button, which is new for me, is the hammer. Wow, we are just going right in there, huh? I don't want to go in there, though. Wait, can the cannons actually attack me if I'm under assassination? Spellsinger with 8,000 gear score. Man, they're just really reaching into there. Not a big fan of that. I'd rather them just come out. Regroup and come out and try to attack us in full force, because they'll probably kill us that way, honestly. They do have enough people. And one thing I really can't get over is just how different the movement speed here is. I mean, I probably should just put gems into my shoes for that and fix that problem. Because that's like so different in my head. It's like, you know, you expect a certain movement speed, and it's off by even a little bit. You can feel it, and so I definitely feel it. Was that guy just flipping in circles for like a minute? Okay. That was weird. It says be right back, though. Alright. Yeah, looks like they're coming out now. The server lag. I see they're complaining about server lag. Okay. Nope. Oh, no. I don't think... Yeah, I wasn't able to do anything. Now, hold on. How much gear score does that guy have? 10,000. Probably with a mythic weapon. No mythic weapon, just really... Oh, ha! Look at these. This is all the crit rate that comes with it. He's got full T3 gens. Oh, man. It's going to be ridiculous when people actually get that on live. Okay, the crit game is just OP. And I've been saying that for years, and they just continue doing it. And I am a crit build. That's all that I ever do. Alright. Oh, I actually walked... I didn't think that was, theirs. Okay. That's fine. I get immunity for a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. No. God damn it. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Bone wall there. I didn't actually... Oh, somebody else bone walled me. I just walk out this way. Trigger stealth. Trigger assassination. Nothing new there, though. The overwhelm was actually really nice because it'll take you 15 meters. So depending on how I use Observed Life Force, there is a chance that it works quite nicely to stun the target. There's a lot of combos that I have access to now, and a lot of different ways to play, but it just needs a ton of practice, which is obviously why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's just to kind of get the feel for these combos and see what I like to play with here once 4.5 hits. What's kind of nice is that since the poison will affect the target with anything except for magic, I could open up with a shoot arrow if I'm, you know, outside of 20-meter range and just cause the poison that way, even before the fight begins, depending on who I'm attacking and such. So maybe I'll bind shoot arrow to be a little bit easier than Alt plus A, because, you know, I don't like things being multiple keys like that, but that's an exception since I never use it. But I might change that. I might have to make that its own button, because that actually becomes somewhat useful. I don't use Stalker's Mark or anything. I will probably continue not using Stalker's Mark. This is actually outside of the... Oh my god, okay. I mean, the safe zone's like literally a meter away from where he was. Obviously, he just got crowd controlled until he couldn't be there anymore. Oh no, you don't have enough people there. Oh no. Okay, there we go. See, here's the thing though. I don't even have to be afraid of Throw Dagger, because Throw Dagger does almost no damage. It just slows people down and that's it. Oh, am I in the safe zone here? Alright, good. Let me use a deluxe sandwich. Ah, I can't because I'm in combat. Can I get over there to the other guys? Maybe. Alright, let me try to queue up again for 1v1s. Let's see if there's anybody in there now. Wait, I died? Oh, I didn't even realize. Forgot that I died. Alright, well, we'll see if I can stay alive for another couple minutes here, and then try to do some 1v1s. This guy coming? How does he have that? Oh, okay, that's fine. He's probably just opened up boxes, I guess. My reindeer's almost dead, but I don't have any good mounts on this character. Yeah, I don't have any good mounts on this character. I wish I can go get some Leomorphs, but unfortunately I don't have that. Use a mule, I guess. What does this do? I've never actually had a mule before. The rider and the mount become invisible for 45 seconds with no movement penalty. 45 seconds isn't bad. Alright, let's just hop over to my friends. I mean, there's a few additional people in the second raid, apparently. Nice, I didn't have to use stealth for that. Excellent. I'm going to be doing that a lot, obviously, once 4.5 comes out with all my stealth mounts. Alright, so they've got a lot of people here. We've got a few people here, but they're not in the raid. I don't really want to die here because I kind of want to go into the 1v1 arena. I got only 40 seconds to wait for that. All these guys are like 7 to 10k gear score. I'm sitting at below 7. I don't have everything as gemmed as much as others do. I've only got the tier 1 or tier 2 gems from what I've got. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to do, I think, 1v1s here. So we'll wait for that. Yep, 19 seconds here. We'll queue up for 1v1s on the PTS. Again, quite honestly, Gladiator Arena, all these arenas are really, really great ways to practice key bindings and such, so I do recommend people actually go into the arenas. Not to mention the fact that in 4.5, you can queue up for 2 arenas forever, infinitely, which is kind of one of the biggest things that allows people to actually play the game and practice things without feeling like, you know, they missed out on their 5 chances a day. You know, they'd have to pay more in order to continue trying. Now you can at least play the game and try things out, play with different builds, especially as a newer player, and not feel like you've been, you know, sort of gypped or anything. Like, you don't have that many, that much time. You know, only 5 chances. If you lose them, then it's nothing. Another reason, obviously, that's nice is because in 3v3s, sometimes you get really mixed matches that are just unbalanced for one side. And, well, you know, it kind of sucks you don't win those fights. You can still keep queuing up, especially if you just want good fights. Eventually you'll get good fights. And that's kind of one of the... I'm really happy about that. That's going to be like, oh man, a great breath of fresh air that not only can you queue up to the 3v3 arena at any point in time, but you can just keep doing it nonstop. And so, oh man, I'm going to have so much fun with that. Alright. See who I'm fighting here. The gate likes to open at 3 seconds, which is a little weird. Okay. He's gone an archer. Ah, Trickster. Okay, now this is going to be tough. Oh, I actually messed up the build. In fact, I've messed up all the buffs too. Oh, he's trying to snipe me from in here. Oh, Shackle didn't actually go off. Oh, because I didn't actually get the poison off. Alright, I made a lot of mistakes there. I mean, obviously, it's totally new skills. But anyways, that's fine. We'll make up for it here. So again, open up with poison. Now he went and teleported, that's fine. Ooh, feared, okay. Now that's sort of expected now. The bubble trap is going to hurt. The concussive arrow is definitely going to hurt because that silences me. But I can just follow it up with a nice... Oh no, I know exactly what I should have done there. Okay, that's fine. Do another one of these. Ooh, actually escaped. Oh, I keep really screwing up. I should be using Absorb Life Force, but I'm just not using it. There we go. And he's stunned because he ran away from Absorb Life Force by pushing me away. So that's really good. I gotta get in the mood, or not in the mood, I gotta get in the rhythm of using Absorb Life Force like that, especially against people who are gonna try to run away from me. Because that stun is just insanely good. To the point where I think they should nerf it, honestly. It's really good. Not as big of a deal, obviously, in raid versus raid, but in a 1v1 scenario like that, it's pretty important. So let's see. I don't know if that's the same person. You won't receive any arena reward if you've already used all your daily entries. You can reset your daily entries to enable rewards. Would you like to enter without resetting entries? Yes. Cool. Now I can just keep... I've never actually seen that screen before. But yeah, it says right there, resets at midnight. I mean, not really. I can't see the... Where can you see the in-game time? I mean, obviously it's going to reset in 25 minutes here, but... does that add up with what's on this screen here? Yeah, server time, yeah, right here. Okay, that's correct. Alright. Oh, also, are we gonna get mailed the rewards? Sorry, for the arena? Oh no, that already ended. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting arena awards yet. Because I think it ended yesterday. I haven't done any arenas last month. I don't think I did. Alright. Or maybe I did. Maybe we'll be surprised with some kind of a something. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Try to do more 1v1s here. And again, we are just kind of chilling today on the 4.5 test server. Testing builds, seeing how it feels in terms of the sort of the changes. I know a lot of folks are playing Executioner right now. I've been playing it already for 3 years. I kind of feel like I should just keep playing it, especially since it's got a lot of additions to it that I am just so happy about, like Bonewall, for example. It even makes it easier in the Sparring Arena when people go plate against me. Which, by the way, they didn't fix that. They didn't fix the arena thing where you can see who's on the opponent's team or just who's in the arena before it starts. And that's just, I don't know, hopefully we'll see a fix to that at some point. Hopefully it's easy and it's not actually... Anyways, doesn't matter. So yeah, with Bonewall, I have an additional magic ability now, which is kind of nice against those plate users. But again, that's only for the Sparring Arena. In general, Boneyard is just so nice to use in raid versus raid combat and in 1v1 combat that... Oh man, it's like, it's the best feeling ever. I loved playing Outrider because of Bonewall, or Boneyard, or whatever it's called. And I'm gonna love, hopefully, playing Executioner now that I actually have Boneyard in this build. It's crazy. Actually crazy. And the best part is it's a utility class for me. I could always switch things around, maybe take Shadow Vortex because it's so overpowered in naval combat. Or I think that would be the only other thing that I would ever take. Play dead? No, probably not. But yeah, as for the actual build itself, like in that last fight, you saw I didn't use Hammer Toss as much as I should have. I kept forgetting about Absorb Life Force. Like these are things I need to get practice with. I need to get practice with poisoned weapons better. I have to get practice using Venom Blades because Venom Blades causes poison. The same poison, well, not the same, but it causes a poison that does still work with these combos. With the pin down combo, the throw dagger combo, and it's an AoE. So in a sense, I have an AoE trip, which isn't something you'll see very often anymore. But it's with the, Venom Blades, throw dagger to slow people, yep, and then Whirlwind Slash. Just like the old combo, except with the addition of having to poison everybody first. Really, really nice. I'm a big proponent of using the Shadow Play Abyssal skill tree for that. Very excited about that. Alright, so maybe there's nobody in Sparring Arena right now. We can try Gladiator Arena, but I don't see why not, I guess. Oh yeah, does it actually still reset your logs every time you go to the combat arena? It might. It might. Oh no, it doesn't. Wait. Does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, this is actually, and I reported this like the first day of 4.0, but when you go to the cross-server arenas, it'll reset all of your chats, which means you don't see the combat logs for those arenas. But now we do. This is awesome. This is great. I'm actually really happy about this. More happy than like ever. Because yeah, like I said, if you go currently in live into a combat arena that is cross-server, it'll reset your chats. You don't know what happened in there afterwards. You can't analyze the combat log because it doesn't exist. But they fixed that problem. Man, that is awesome. I'm really happy about that. Like way more overjoyed than I should be. All right. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get anybody in the arenas like that. Is it gonna keep warning me every single time I try to enter the arena without rewards? I don't really see a point in that. I do want to queue sparring. I've had some good fights with sparring earlier today too. You saw that I had done 3 already, and that was 3 different people. There was everybody's been playing that class that's archery mixed with occultism mixed with witchcraft, and it's hard to fight against, honestly. But I mean, everybody's kind of learning the game the same, so it wasn't a big deal to fight against them. I'm a little bit more practiced with Executioner than most people are with their own classes. Now that I got the hotkeys set up, it's been even easier to play this class. But man, am I excited to play this on live. I'm excited to do the regrading too that I need. For those that don't know, it's been kind of hidden, this information, so I do encourage spreading this around. But the regrade, while all the regrading is essentially, most of the regrading is doubled the rates in 4.5, and that's fine and all. Number one, it just means don't regrade right now in live. Wait until 4.5. Not only is it double the rates, but also it costs less. It just costs a bit more labor. So that's also something to keep in mind. But something that has been kind of glossed over and only written in one sentence in one place is the fact that the great success chance was reduced from 20% to 10% if you're using a resplendent scroll. This is kind of a big deal, because while, you know, again, the regrade rates were doubled across the board, your chance of great success is significantly reduced. So keep that in mind with all your regrading. I had to actually go and change my regrade calculators. I have a couple of calculators that I use that I built in Python that'll just run a million simulations really, really fast and just get averages without having to do too much math. And so I had to redo those, kind of see if I was still in the boat for getting legendary buff, and I am, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, just keep that in mind with your regrading, and make sure people know that, because a lot of people probably don't. Megadeath, hello. I heard you quit the game. What happened, man? You gonna come back for 4.5? All right. Let's see what class they are. They are okay. Cool. Horde Breaker. Interesting. Lots of crowd control expected here. Not using his pet, though. Ooh. Now, I did poison him, but he's just using a ton of crowd control effects on me. Okay. Let's poison him again. Oh, I didn't actually poison him. Oh, because that's the wrong button, of course. Oh, no. I did something wrong there. Okay, that's okay. Now he should be stunned. Oh, he didn't get stunned. Oh no, he might get me here. I did this in the wrong order. I should have used... Wait, what? I pressed my countdown button. Oh man. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, let's use this buff. Let's do that. I want to cause poison. Okay, he's shackled. He's... Oh no. I was just about to silence him. Oh. Okay, he got me. Yeah, he got me. Jeez, it's so hard to play this. Now you're never gonna... I'm quit forever? Oh, you're quitting forever, just passing by. Alright, fair enough. Now I'm gonna stay and see how the 4.5 patch plays out. That's a bummer. There's so much crowd control to... Oh! Oh, he actually evaded that. Okay, I'm gonna use this here. Oh, what? Oh my god, there's so much crowd control. The Sun to Earth is so good too. Wrong order on my part. Okay, this is just crazy in terms of crowd control. Oh man. I want to use the buff. God, I keep pushing all the wrong buttons because I've changed them from different buttons. And wait, how did he? I keep pushing the wrong buttons. No. Wait, I used Hell Spear. He's not immune. How is he... No! How is he getting away from things like Hell Spear? You know, it's probably just that it's missing. Almost no doubt that just the accuracy is lower. So things like Hell Spear sometimes miss. And I don't want to put in... Yeah, see, my Hell Spear missed. God damn it. He also used Hell Spear on me and it missed, so... We both attacked each other with Hell Spear and they both missed. So we're both not using that that passive. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of the passive, having to put in a whole skill point just so that one skill works, you know? In my case, yeah, it's good for Impale and stun effects, but they're only for Occultism. And I only use one thing from Occultism that's actually going to cause stun. I guess so does Absorb Life Force, but I think that's guaranteed anyways. Even if it misses, I'm not even sure, actually. Not sure. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to put in 2 different skill points just to make one skill point work. You know, and this is only working every 27 seconds. Nah, this isn't something that I need, this inevitability passive. It would make things work for one skill. Yeah, I would never do that. So I'm going to have to expect that occasionally things will miss. And I already do that in live anyway, so it's not really anything different. I just have to come up with a backup plan anytime it happens. Megadeth, you need macros. I don't know how people are going to macro things in this game anymore. It's a little bit different. I guess people who were doing it before and by the way, don't macro in this game because it's completely illegal and it doesn't make sense to. People used to, make Bondbreaker and Shrug macros. Shrug doesn't do that anymore. Bondbreaker, strange enough, still does. I'm still of the opinion that if you press Bondbreaker, but you're not actually snared, it just shouldn't use Bondbreaker, honestly. Or, I'm sorry, it should use Bondbreaker and just go off cooldown and that's it. I'm still of that opinion. I mean, they've done it now to shrug it off, but I don't know why they didn't do it to Bondbreaker. Because so many people abuse this, just like, constantly pushing this button until, they need it. And it's such negative sort of gameplay, negative feeling where you have to keep pushing the button until it actually works to make it the most efficient. Shift +1 macro. It's macro 2. What does that mean? Shift +1. I don't have anything for shift +1. Oops. Okay, there we go. That should make things a little bit smoother here. Megadeth, default macro of games. Oh, is that like for WoW or something? They have that? I know that WoW has macros, but I have no idea how it works. I've actually never looked at that. And I played WoW for like a month or something. A long, long time ago. I never got into it too much. Oh, I see your point. Technically, what do you mean by like pressing 2 buttons or something? It becomes a macro? I guess people using it in a general sense as, obviously things happening without you having to press any buttons. And again, I'm not sure how you would do that in 4.5. Oh, look at this! This is that buff, Steady Shooting. Running is disabled, it gives you increased something. I don't remember what it is. I know it's something to look out for in Raid versus Raid, though. But yeah, I've been just kind of messing around with all my skills here. I love Observed Life Force. It is really good, but it's on a button that for me to press, it's just like, I never press it. And I keep trying to activate my buffs by pushing the wrong buttons because I moved them over. I just need practice with the build, honestly, and then it should be okay. But this does cause a 3-second stun. And it's got such a low cooldown. And there's not many ways I can stun people. Which means it's not going to be going on... it's so interesting, I don't know. Megadeth, how's the server at the moment? This is 4.5 on the public test server, so there's tons of people here all the time. Most people are fighting out in the field like this. I've been doing that a little bit earlier today. I think it's fine. I'm not exactly the most geared person. I'm not taking too much time to make characters and gear myself. But for the arenas, man, it's been a lot of fun in the arenas playing different classes. Or playing against different classes, I should say. I like how it locks this secondary password. You can't actually change it. So fighting a spell singer, that should be interesting. Especially if they know what they're doing. Alright, dual wield. Let's see what he goes. Again, I really don't like that you can see your opponents. It's just... everybody's been complaining about it, but... Alright, he went plate, so I get to go magic. Okay. No! Okay, he is silenced for a little while. Oh no, I should have used Absorb Life Force. Oh. Oh. Wait, he actually... Oh, I thought he actually took that. I thought he got stunned for that. Maybe he had stun immunity on. Wasn't really looking. Insulating lens. He might be using freezing steps. This could be a problem if he does. Ooh, I know what I'm doing wrong with my build. Okay, stop him from doing something. Okay, now that should stun him. Okay, it didn't stun him. Yeah, I don't know why that... Oh, I actually silenced him there. Nice. I want to shackle him too. How come that did not snare him? So I actually hit him with charge there, but it didn't snare him. Wait, oh, he evaded it. Oh, wow, he actually evaded it. Okay. So I notice these things. It's something odd every single time something doesn't go the way I expect it to, but I notice these things. Because he should have been stunned, or he should have been snared there for at least like 2 seconds, I think. What is the snare time now? For charge. Snare is 2.5 seconds in PvP. Okay. In the grand scale of things, it's not a very large amount of time, and especially with lag times, if you snare somebody with it, they're still going to be moving on your screen for a little bit. And it always sort of, you kind of have to expect it, honestly, especially if, you know, people are playing PTS right now across EU and North America, so their ping times are always going to be a little bit off. This being, I would assume the servers in North America definitely feels like it, but I didn't exactly check the ping on it. Do they have something to check ping with the test server? I don't think they do. They do tell us an IP to allow us to check ping times with the regular servers, but whatever. It's easiest to assume that this server's in North America, just because I don't know, it's pretty logical. Alright, so I don't know if that guy's going to be coming back to the Sparring Arena. Resets in 5 minutes, but it doesn't mean anything, because again, we can just queue up infinitely. It doesn't really make a difference. I am kind of curious if you know, how much it costs to reset entries, because I know it's still bruiser badges. Maybe I'll check that at some point. Do I have any bruiser badges on me? Oh, I put it in my warehouse. No, I did at some point. Should I use these? Droughts of Forgiveness. I have to get down to 0. Man, these droughts are crazy. I went pirate because it'll make the testing a little bit easier tomorrow. But yeah. I mean, getting back to not being a pirate is going to be just a really, really long time. Reaper class, nice. I guess you do kind of see that nowadays. Ninth Cloak, that's an interesting class to play, especially with the Witchcraft Abyssal. That's very interesting. Obviously using a scepter for 2 hands. Oh no, he's using a shield. Using a shield with Night Cloak, it's very strange. You'd think your offhand would be like a dagger or something for attack speed procs, but I guess not. Oh, this guy's just fighting right under the cannons. Actually, I was talking to that guy yesterday. Alright. So, okay, I see. So it's 2... Wait, what? It's 5 bruiser badges to reset entries one time? That's like over 60 gold, or that's like 75 gold or something to do that? No. I can't imagine anybody's going to do that. I think it resets all 5, so I guess it makes sense. Reset 5 or 5, but... That's a lot of investment. You're essentially saying, I'm going to play 5 more battles with rewards active before reset hits. And I guess you could do that only a limited amount of times per arena. So they're really trying to limit how much you get out of the arena in terms of the Kyrios badges. Which is fine, there's no problem with that. As long as people can keep queuing up and practicing builds, that's the most important thing. Now, if you'll notice, by the way, on the public test server, it doesn't cost any gold to reset skills, change skills out, or even select different skill saver skill sets. That's actually an event on Korea servers. In Korea, they make that an event occasionally, where like every week or every other week or something, whenever they do it, probably not that often, they'll say, hey guys, you know, it's free this week to mess around with the skills. It seems like Tran just enabled it for the PTS for us to test with. I wouldn't expect that to go live, or maybe they will just so that it's easier for people to mess around with. I mean, we'll see, I guess. It would make it more encouraged for people to, you know, test builds and stuff. So hopefully they'll give us that event once live comes around. But again, it's probably not something that's permanent, so keep it in mind. I would like it to be permanent, though. Really encourages people to mess around with different builds. Okay, so is there really nobody in the sparring arena? Is there anybody in 3v3s, out of curiosity? A lot of folks here are probably buffed, right? Oh yeah, everybody here is buffed. Nobody's going to want to go to arenas. Although, I am so happy that the free-for-all arena is cross-server. And I know in 4.5 it's going to be tons and tons of super high-geared people going to the free-for-all arena. But considering that you can queue up forever for it, I'm going to have a ton of fun with free-for-all, regardless of if I'm just dying left and right all the time. I have no problem with that. This guy's using Stone Sight. Huh. This is the same guy from earlier, which was a nightclub. He's actually using those abilities, which is good. I like that. I wish more people did. He's getting stacks of Burning Brand. That's another thing I was thinking about, is actually taking the Burning Brand for raid versus raid combat. But I feel like it's not that versatile. Like, it doesn't work with every scenario. Which is another reason why I kind of chose Absorbed Life Force over using Leech. Because I freaking love the idea of stealing buffs from people, but it's just, like in raid versus raid combat, it's just not as crazy. Like, I could just go to a different target. I don't have to leech somebody to remove something. I can go and fight somebody else. Megadeth, you're gonna go play PUBG. Alright, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I do still encourage you to come and check out 4.5, but if you've made up your mind, then that is all good. Have a good one. Alright. Oh wait, I'm actually queuing up for... No, it's quite obvious that nobody's going to be in the free-for-all arena. But it's so interesting watching people just play the game and try things out. Keeping in mind, most of these people, in fact, I would just say all of these people are very new to what they're doing in their classes and such. And so everybody's just kind of messing around with stuff. And it's awesome. I love this. Alright, I'm going to be right back in just like a couple minutes here. So let me just put up a sign here that says be right back. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, we're back. Let me get rid of this, and let's go back to the arenas and see if we can queue up for that. So I was thinking, it's kind of funny because earlier today, oh, view current heroes, look at this. All right. So earlier today, like this morning, I noticed that I had like 700, 750 or what was it? Yeah, like 750 crime points, and obviously wanted as a West faction. First of all, obviously, I went to play Pirate because I wasn't going to work all that off or anything or go to jail, and it's just probably easier. But the funny part about it is that we gained that the crime points from doing testing yesterday with West, and I didn't kill anything. So it was only the small bloodstains from like casting Hellspear to see how it would affect the group. So 750-ish points of crime points from small blood. So somebody went to the area where we tested and reported like 300 bloodstains. Is that right? No, it's probably a little less than that, right? I don't even know. Does it give 5 per? Let's just say it gives 5 per. Yeah, like 150. Somebody reported 150 bloodstains. They probably didn't put any text in there, but 150 bloodstains. I was like, whatever, who cares? I'll go pirate. It'll make it'll make it easier for tomorrow's testing. But man, somebody did that. That's just so strange. So yeah, now I'm pirate. Easy enough. It'll avoid any issues later on as well. Oh, somebody brought up a really good point on Muzzy's Discord. If there's going to be different login trackers between the Fresh Start servers and the Legacy servers. Obviously... Oh, it's a new month. What? Did I get another Divine Keybox? Seriously? Oh no, I got this. Okay, good. So I guess they fixed it or something for this month. I'm wondering if the Fresh Start servers had this daily schedule. It must have, that gave you these golden tokens. So now a bunch of people in the Fresh Start test server have golden tokens? I mean, they can't use it because the marketplace has been turned off, but that's just... It's a little bit strange. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. So my question is, can I go and join up with the pirate folks here? If, there's obviously nothing happening in 1v1 arenas. But this is kind of dying down too. What, did the books just get in my way? Oh wow, the books actually get in the way of the camera. Okay. That's a little bit strange. Again, once again, for those that are just tuning into the stream, we're just kind of chilling today. I'm pushing back research until tomorrow. Today I just wanted to take a chance on a weekend to just practice my build and just do stuff. Like I say, to everybody, go into arenas and stuff, practice your builds and keep trying and doing things like that. I'm just kind of practicing what I'm preaching here. I do still encourage everybody to go and watch the how-to Arcade PvP videos that I made like 5 months back, because they're very relevant for 4.5, and making sure that you're okay, kind of encouraging people to try new things and just keep PvPing, especially in a world where so many people are afraid to PvP in Arcade for many reasons that are valid, but in general, there's no punishment for PvPing, so it's that's kind of the point. And I would again go and encourage people to go watch those. There's a link to them below. It's on my YouTube page. But anyways, like I said, practicing what I'm preaching, just chilling, doing arenas, participating in these sort of things today, working on my build, practicing all my hotkeys. This stuff is really going to be important in 4.5, so I'm doing a lot around that. And I think that I found a build that generally I'm happy with. I'm still on the fence about Wallop. Like, I still use it to try to cause stagger, even though I don't have stacks of Bloodthirst. Like, that's not what I should be doing, first of all. It does a lot of damage, and I think for that reason I should keep Wallop. But Quake Triple Slash is going to do that sort of damage. A little slower, though, I guess. I don't know. This is a 10-second cooldown because of the Shadow Mastery Abyssal passive. And it does, they changed it now so that instead of reducing defense, it actually just increases damage received, like it says there, up to 4 times by 1.4%. Again, it's to poison targets, but that's actually really good. So I am on the fence about Wallop. I could take it away and put it, take that point away and put it into Leech. Or put it into Ruthless Assault, which would be nice for the extra attack speed. And then another thing I'm considering is, and a lot of people would probably yell at me, but attack speed training. Attack speed training has been changed so that now you don't gain delirium through crit damages and crit hits. You just gain delirium for using battle rage abilities. And it has to be separate battle rage abilities too. And while it's nice to get attack speed training for the 25% extra crit damage, which is obviously for me is important with a crit damage build, the attack speed that it gives you, I mean, I may as well just get it from Ruthless Assault and have it all the time, or most of the time. So I'm kind of mixed between which one of these I want to choose. I think I just have to watch back, like my stream, and watch back and see how this works. Because if I am actually gaining delirium really quickly, then maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe I should just stick with attack speed training, and then it's okay. But I do like how it like sort of ramps up attack speed. I'm a big fan of that. And then like Terrifying Roar, it's something that I use on live. It's nice for raid versus raid. Just not sure. Not sure if I want to fit that into the build or not. So there's a lot of questions I still have that I want to try to figure out and mess around with. Like Observed Life Force. If I don't find myself using Observed Life Force, I'll probably take that point and put it into either Terrifying Roar or Leech. I think that's what's going to happen. And I have that option. I have that available to me. It's not a bad option. But everything else is kind of where it should be, I think. And maybe Wall Up too. I'll move that around. But I don't know. Yeah. Alright. I'm not actually in the queue right now. And again, since we're just chilling, if there's anybody here who's a newer player looking for information, trying to get... I know a lot of folks are on arcade streams right now because they're trying to get information about Fresh Start. They're trying to, learn the game or relearn the game. And that's fine. If you guys have any questions or thoughts or suggestions or whatever, feel free just to talk about whatever you guys want in chat. I'll try to help out the best that I can. I do tend to do a lot of theory crafting. I'm kind of uncomfortable with how many people have been PMing me in the past few days, just asking questions about different builds and how things work. I'm okay with answering things, by the way. Feel free to ask me all these questions and even bother me in Discord. It's okay. It's just, I've been doing it so much that it's like, I'm on the fence about that too. It's like, oh man, I don't know whether or not I can keep doing this all the time. I like having these conversations. They're fun for me to go and help people and sort of theory craft with other folks. But at some point, oh my god, I'm fighting a Hellweaver. But anyways, at some point it just becomes a little bit, it's tough because I want to answer everything right away, but I get busy at times too. I know people understand. All right, a Hellweaver. Oh my god, this is the class that I would be playing if Execution didn't have Bonewall. All right, so he went leather and magic. Ooh, okay. I'm really excited about this. Oh my god, he's doing so much upfront damage, but I don't know if there's much I can do here. Oh my god, it's like so hard to do anything. Hellweaver's really good, and it's incredibly good in 4.5 for sure. I'm glad that people are trying and messing around with it. I would too, but I love Bonewall too much. So I think I'm going to try to mess him up here. He is opening up with stealth. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Oh my god, he's getting every first hit. I actually really wanted to stun him there, and it just didn't work. Oh my god. Now he used that, that's fine. Okay, that's caused trip. He's still tripped for a long time, but I'm not following up the way that I should. Okay, that's good. Ugh, that's a tough fight. Hellweaver's awesome. I'm glad somebody's playing it. I hope they play it already on live. And he's playing it exactly how he should be, too. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I really want a Bonewall here. No! Okay, that's fine. Okay, he is both silenced and shackled there right at the end, which helps out a lot. Whew. Really tough fight, honestly. And he won the first fight, too, going into it, so I have to give him props for that. I always say, if you go into a fight and you've never seen the person before, whoever wins the first fight is essentially the champion, because, you know, you're going into a fight unknown to what's about to happen. Now, he's probably got a little bit more practice against executioners, and that's fine and all. Man, I don't think I have ever in my life fought a Hellweaver, and I am so happy that I just did. That was great. I want to do that all the time. Oh man, I want to play Hellweaver, but because of Bonewall, and I just love Bonewall so much, I'm sticking with Executioner, which is what I've played for 3 years anyways. The problem is, I was thinking about this the other day. If I did play Hellweaver, I really would have to get like an Obsidian Katana or something. I would have no other choice, because to make Hellweaver work, you need so many skill points in sorcery that you may as well be doing damage with it. So like, as you see, I only have a few things out of occultism, and I mean, there's really better worth now for using an Obsidian Katana with an Executioner build, for sure. I'm still not really, because I'm not trying to get damage out of that. It's really just crowd control and utility. But to do that with Hellweaver and putting in like 8 or 9 points into it, which is what you'd have to do for all active abilities, just doesn't become worth it anymore. So yeah, I'm happy where I am, I think. I think I've pretty much settled on sticking with Executioner. And funny enough, I like how that guy is still using the stone sight. That's awesome. Funny enough, in Korea, apparently, I've heard rumors or thoughts or whatever that Executioner just really isn't a thing anymore in Korea, where they've kind of switched away from that and went for other builds. So I don't know. That's just, the meta's clearly shifting even after months and months in Korea, and that's good. That's actually really good to know. People want a 1v1. It's kind of hard to 1v1 in this huge battlefield because somebody else is going to get involved. Who's that? Oh, Golden Plains battle is happening? You gotta be kidding me. What is that? What? Who is that guy? Oh, that's the, oh, that's just the, whatever, Luskas, or whatever. Hopefully by saying come do sparring in chat, other people will go and take up my offer for that. I'm just so happy that you can keep doing Sparring Arena non-stop. It's so good. And all the arenas. Free-for-all arena, obviously that's already non-stop, but with it being cross-server, it might actually become a thing more often. Has found the mysterious crate on Aurora. What the hell is that? Goes to patch notes. Mysterious... Oh, a new type of treasure, known as a mysterious crate, has been added to all Aurora zones except Diamond Shores and Mist Marrow. This crate has a rare chance of dropping a relic, which can be sold to relic merchants for a fine price. Added giant treasure mimics to some territories. They've come to eat your sweetmeats. Okay. Alright. So what the hell is it? There's just a new type of treasure known as a mysterious crate. This crate has a rare chance of dropping a relic, which can be sold. Wow, so you can go hunting in Aurora for crates. I had no idea what that is. Healermancy. I've read your name, saw the first sentence, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I know what you want to play. I have no idea what class to be, though. I've always been a bard, usually Tomb Warden or Exorcist, but now it seems like everybody is going to Songcraft it up. So you've always been a bard, but because everybody is Songcrafting it up, you're not sure what you want to do? I guess that kind of makes sense. Let me do this fight. Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. Okay. Oh, shit. I have to kill this first, but, like, look at this. It's so hard to kill it. It's so hard to kill it. Oh, my God. It's so hard to kill this thing. It takes forever. Okay. Good. Now you're here with me. And you're not escaping either. And I can silence you too. And cause summon crows to probably won't help you. Ooh, hello. Oh, I forgot he can heal. No. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake. He can just heal himself now. Oh, this is really bad. Oh my god. I forgot that it causes sleep. This sucks though. Now I have to go and kill the fiend again. No. Okay. I'm okay with killing the fiend again, but honestly, this sucks. This sucks so much. I had to waste pin down on it. But I had no choice. Ah, what can I do? Ah. Bleeding. But it doesn't matter, I think. No! Okay, I don't want to use a lot of mana. I don't want to use a lot of mana, no! Come on! Oh my god, no! Come on, one time! Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Ah, I can't do anything anymore. No! You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. I went for it. I think he's running out of mana too, but man, this sucks. I was so close to death. Oh, man. Oh, that was actually really good. But again, I don't have enough mana for this. Oh, this sucks, man. Aw, sad face. Out of mana. And now I have to fight the fiend again. Alright, whatever. I'll let him take this fight. I made a mistake because I ran away from him, forgetting that he can just heal himself. But this is still going to be crazy, you know, doing healing in these arenas. Again, I made the mistake. I ran away from him instead of just continuing to attack him. I really wanted to get Observed Life Force to go on, but the 3 times that I've tried it, it just didn't happen. Every single time. I have no idea why. Alright, I won't make that mistake again. I know how to fight this. Especially since I have silence now, I can really abuse this. It's gonna be tough, though. Okay. Man, I do not like this fucking fiend. I hate it. It has so much fucking health. It's insane. It has so much health. Oh my god. And it has 50% reduction to damage. You know how crazy this fiend is? It's insane, honestly. Casting renewal on himself. He's just gonna heal up a little bit. Nope. Oh no, he got the antithesis off. He's, man, so lucky. Okay, he stripped for a little bit. Nope. Insidious Whisper. Ah, he's just gonna heal himself again. Damn it. Man, it's so hard to fight these fucking classes, man. Okay, he's silenced for a little bit. I can follow this up nicely. I can follow this up really well. Especially since he can't target me. Yes, perfect. Is Witchcraft Path basically the same as it is in 4.0? It is, but since all of the skills have been nerfed in terms of damage, it's much harder to kill on a 1v1 basis. I mean, in a 1v1 basis in Sparring Arena it is, not for the Gladiator Arena, obviously, with crits and everything. Oh, nice. Actually stunned both of them, I think. Or not. I'm not even sure what happened now. Okay. Okay. Damn it. You know, he's trying to heal himself, but I think I can do this. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, he's silenced. I'm gonna follow it up with a trip. He's running away. Oh, I should have used Observe Life Force. I didn't. That was my bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep him here. You're not going anywhere. Oh no, he missed that. What? No, he's gonna heal himself again. Okay, silence again. Silence for a really long time. This is gonna be it. If it doesn't happen here, I lose. Ah, okay, we're good. Oh my god. I mean, I probably wouldn't have lost, but man, it's so hard to fight that. But I'm so happy that I have silence now, so I can actually counter these sort of classes in 1v1. I'm actually shaking, honestly. Not only am I playing a class I don't know, like this is very new, and I'm trying to use all of my abilities. That was probably the best way for me to train, and I really want to do that again, so hopefully I can fight him again. But honestly, that used every single new ability that I had access to multiple times in order to actually make that work. Man, those are the kind of fights that I need to practice with all the time. Now, I keep noticing that Observed Life Force just is not cutting it in those kind of battles. And it's very clear he's a melee, he's not trying to run away from me. And Observed Life Force is good if the opponent is trying to get away from me. It only works within 10 meters, so I have to use it really quickly if they're trying to get away. If they teleport at all, I won't be able to Observe Life Force them because most teleports in the game are 15 meters or more. So I kind of have to preemptively do it right before I think they're going to try to get away or teleport or something. And if they do, it punishes them with a really nice 3-second stun. For that reason of I need to, sort of keep in mind what my opponent might do next, I think I'm going to keep Observe Life Force for a little while longer because I think I can get in the rhythm. Because I kind of know how people play. I know how people do things and react, what things they have access to. What's really important, honestly, and this is kind of a big deal, is because teleport proc doesn't exist anymore. So you can't 50% reset the cooldown for teleports. If they use a teleport, in my head I'll just count 30 seconds or whatever the new cooldown time is. I think it's still 30 seconds. And once it's active for them, I know, okay, now this person can teleport. Let's go ahead, we'll throw an Observed Life Force in there and then do some damage and make them really want to get away. Like in that timing, I'll say, let's shackle them but not silence them. But use Observed Life Force to force them to be like, well, I'm shackled, I can't do anything, let's get away from this person. And that'll teleport them away and stun them in the process. So I can do things like that in my head quickly because I do it all the time. It's not a bragging thing, it's because this is what happens after 3 years of playing the same class in practice constantly. And so I think for that reason, I can abuse Observed Life Force quite well. I'm less worried about that. I'm more worried about how this is going to work in Raid versus Raid. So I have to come up with sort of a solution there. Raid versus Raid, I can use it on somebody getting away, but if somebody's running away from me, they're probably already losing the fight, honestly. In a real Raid versus Raid fight, if there's a melee, for example, or a cleric, for example, who's running away from me and trying to get away from me, like on a glider or something, they've probably already lost, right? Usually you're going to stick in the battle anyways, even though you're losing. I was really hoping to fight that guy again. So for that reason, I'm not sure if Observed Life Force is going to be good. I'll have to think about that one. And we'll see how that goes. Because there's no other purpose for Observed Life Force. You gain a little bit of health. For me, that's not really a big deal. I have such low amount of health on my live character that 13% extra health over the duration of 6.5 seconds is not anything significant. I'm not a tank. I don't stack stamina. So I don't care about that. I don't care about the magic damage. It is literally only for the stun. And because of that, I think that I might have to do away with this. I'm not sure. Because if I didn't do this stun every 18 seconds or whatever it is, I could instead take Terrifying Roar and make everything last longer for a little while. Or I can take Leech and steal stuff. Like, I could do that instead of a stun when they're trying to run away. Because in Raid versus Raid, which is really what my build is focused for, if they're running away, they've probably already lost, and it doesn't matter at that point. Or I can go for the 12% extra strength. I still don't think I really care about that, especially with a crit build. So yeah, that's something you gotta think about. I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do with that. Alright, so they know my class, I think. Dual wield, we'll wait to see what they are. Is it the same person? I don't see a pet down, so I don't think it is. I could hide, but I'm not gonna be a jerk. I would maybe do that on live, but here we're just kind of messing around. Alright, an archer. So here is where it will actually matter. And not only that, but they're playing Primeval. So that is actually really interesting. Whoa, hello. Hello, I found you. Okay. Yes. Oh, I didn't actually. Shit. Now, if this guy runs away from me, he's gonna be punished. Oh. Oh, he did! He got punished! Ah, nice. Okay, I like that. I am shackled, though, which is a problem. Okay, I need to bone wall him. Excellent. And now... Bam! A lot of damage. Kinda nice. Okay. He went and healed up. That's fine. Ooh, I really wish that... I should probably heal up too. This button. That'll try to make it so that if he tries to run away, it won't work, but it doesn't matter. It's pretty low in health as it is. Boy. Now, Primeval is a really hard class to play now because there's so many other options you could do. Like, you could just switch it for Witchcraft and be a little bit more versatile in crowd control. Oh, I forgot that it'll always hit no matter what, even with a Shadow Step. Ooh. Wait, he's stuck. That didn't do any damage to him. Okay, let's do that. What? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Primeval is going to be that great in 4.5. If you went Witchcraft, you could do so much more in 1v1 and Raid versus Raid. In Raid versus Raid, there's so many different things you can do just playing Primeval. But, you know, you could do things as well to help out your team with Auramancy in Raid versus Raid as Primeval too. Most people don't use things like Wings, for example. To defend yourself against magic is nice, and it is important in Mage Ball sort of combat. I just don't know. I don't know how it's going to feel. I don't play an Archer, so it really does come down to people practicing and seeing how it is and choosing to play a different class if they don't like it. But in 1v1, it's very different. And in 1v1, kind of melee has always been the dominant sort of thing. There's a lot of opportunities for Archers now in 1v1 to really push damage and to really kind of, you know, mobility is a lot less, but in general, I mean, you saw he was playing very well with having less mobility. Because most people would put so many points in Auramancy, they would just teleport around with the teleport procs, and that's not a thing anymore. So every time he teleports, again, 30-second cooldown in my head, I know when it's going to come back up. I can sort of plan around that. The game is not balanced around 1v1. 1v1s aren't really that important. It's just they're good for practicing hotkeys and making sure you know your timings and you know, combos and such. In Raid versus Raid, you'll definitely see it a lot. You know, as always with archery builds, you'll see it a lot more effective in Raid versus Raid, especially depending on who you're going for. And again, I don't play an archer. I'm saying this off of the experience of other people and what they sort of tell me and what I talk about with theory crafting and helping out with different builds. But don't paint me as any expert in archery by any means. I don't claim any of that. I don't claim I'm an expert in anything, to be fair. I'm always trying to learn stuff, which I hope is the mentality of most people going to 4.5. Alright, so I'm still queued up for sparring. This is kind of interesting. Apparently there's a few people around. I would totally join, but I still want to keep practicing. Like, this has been, so far, these sparring arenas have been incredibly useful for me to remember and understand my hotkey setup and the combos and everything. Especially that fight against the guy who can heal himself. That was the best fight of 4.5 that I've had so far with just learning my own build. And again, I very much encourage people to go into the sparring arena constantly in 4.5 on live and just keep trying different builds or keep trying your own build so that you get better practice with it. It is the best way to sort of get used to your combos, and to, even if you're just going in there and dying all the time because you're a raid versus raid build, which is what I'm doing. A lot of people would say Executioner's not a raid versus raid build, but that's how I've played it for 3 years, you know? And even if you're just going in there and dying all the time, it's fine, because you're getting to know your combos, you're getting to know how you're supposed to play and stuff, or what feels good to you to play. And I keep telling that over and over again to people, but it is really, really important. So I try to stress that. And I'm out of tea, which is a really big problem to me. Because I actually, that tea was very helpful. I had a headache earlier. It's kind of gone away, but I feel like it might be coming back now that I've run out of tea. Alright. There might be people in Gladiator Arena. I don't have any gear, though. But I'm okay with going to Gladiator Arena just to die constantly. That's fine with me. I just want to practice things. But still doesn't seem like anybody's in there, at least not for this particular moment. I wish people went into 3v3s. I would have so much fun right now in 3v3s. But I know more people would want to come out here and mess around with their, like, you know, oh, this guy's only got 8,000 gear score. You know, 10,000 gear score builds. Oh, man. And again, so many people are playing Executioner right now, which is, man, it sucks. Like, I've been playing Executioner for 3 years, and now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Feels bad, man. It's fine, obviously. I always liked Executioner anyways, and I always encourage people to play with occultism, so it's nice people are doing it. But again, it's so strange that in Korea they've kind of moved off of that meta, so they must have found... Maybe they've moved off the meta because defense is so powerful against it. For those that don't know, on the PTS there's currently a mistype in the defense skill tree. There's actually an ability in defense that you can just keep popping all the time because it lasts a minute and 30-second cooldown. I don't remember what the ability is called because I'm so unfamiliar with defense. But it just gives you immunity to impale. Like, you'll just have immunity to impale, and that's that. That's it. That's what it does. So, you know, it's like, maybe that's why people moved off of Executioner in Korea. I'm not really sure. Easy HD, usually do duels in Marianople. Looks like you're going to go Confessor for a fresh start. Oh, I see. You're doing duels in Marianople right now, just in general. Or just in general, you do it, like, on live and stuff. Because, yeah, it's a good way to practice, for sure. But you're going to go Confessor Fresh Start, mostly because you heal everybody who duels. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, fair enough. Confessors... Dude, that's the great thing about Fresh Start. And, again, I'm not on Fresh Start. I liked it. It's really, really necessary with all this 4.5 stuff and the changes. I'm still against Fresh Start because I wish that they fix these problems on Legacy, because now Legacy servers are going to... But anyways, I'm not going to get into that topic. I think everybody agrees with that, but they're still okay with seeing a Fresh Start. Playing any class on Fresh Start is going to be fine. You're going to be useful regardless of any class you play. Because there's so many people that will be there, there are so many people in these raids that are participating in everything. If the raid... Like, the raid won't lack something. The raid won't lack a healer, for example. And, you know, and you went, like, some kind of weird, crazy healer hybrid build. It's like, it doesn't matter, because the raid's not going to lack any healers. It's okay. You can play whatever you want. I like that feeling, and I hope people take advantage of it, instead of trying to min-max how they want to do in 1v1, and just play things that are great for raids. But yeah, you're helping with testing heals at the moment. Okay, I got you. I went over to the pirate faction. I don't think anybody else should do it, but it'll make it a little bit easier for tomorrow. Plus, I logged in today with like 700 crime points, and since I didn't kill anybody yesterday or the day before in all of our testing that we did, somebody reported 150 small blood stains. So whatever, I just went pirates, and it'll be easier for tomorrow's testing. So yeah, I can't go to Marianople is what I'm trying to say, unfortunately. I just find it funny though that somebody went and reported at least 150 small bloodstains. 150 of pressing F and then the OK button, and then you move a little bit, and you press F and the OK button, and then you move a little bit more. That's just me though. There were other people there too. There were other bloodstains. Patient people, and I undid all their progress just by going pirate. I kind of feel bad. I should have just maybe went to jail, but I would have screwed over the timing for, you know, me, you know, doing this stuff for the stream. So, oh well. Anybody that was helping with testing, though, I want to remind you guys to go to jail if you are criminals, because I know I made a lot of people do, bloodlust and stuff like that. So somebody reported my 150 bloodstains. They may have done yours as well. All right. I was queued up for 3v3. Oh, man. My bad. Sorry about that. I know that nobody was doing 3v3s right now. I guess we gave it a good chance, though. I kind of want more tea. Man. Oh well. Why do I choose such small cups for my tea? I need to stop making that mistake. Easy, you got some blood reported too? Should have tested in... oh yeah, we could have tested the crime cleaner. Wait, so the crime cleaner used to be a thing in Korea, and we never got it. Or I guess it still is a thing in Korea, but we never got it. Is it a thing right now? Can you like go to the general merchant and buy one, and it has like a description on how to use it? I want to know. Let me know what it says there, Easy. I know if you're in Marianopa right now, I know where the dude is, so you can run over there and check it out. I want to do more 1v1s. Guys, if you're on the PTS, queue up for 1v1s. I want to do more 1v1s. And especially if you're like a tank or some kind of healing hybrid. That is such a really good way to test my build. I feel so much better now about my build after doing those kind of tests. Like a lot better. I feel like actually confident in how I'm playing this now. Or a little bit more confident at least. Streaming so far for an hour and a half. Alright, not bad. I think I'll go for maybe another hour and a half. We'll see. Didn't you always play Executioner? I did, but they've changed so many things here. Actually, here's the thing. The reason that I'm so confused with my build right now is because my buttons that I've used for buffs, like Battle Focus and Free Runner, have been moved somewhere else. And then I moved stuff into there. And then I moved some other stuff around, and so I'm just trying to, it's all muscle memory over 3 years getting kind of crushed again. So I'm just, this sort of thing going into arenas is really helpful for me to, of course, sort of get rid of the old muscle memory and get ready for the new one. I spent an hour today actually going between my live character and my PTS character and matching the new hotkey setup so that I'll have that available for live. Which will hopefully make things a little bit easier transitioning. I'm not going to be playing in live very much. Until the release of 4.5, I'll be, here streaming stuff whenever I can. So yeah, I'm just kind of working on the hotkey setup and everything right now. And again, it's tough when, I've said this a number of times, you can see it down here, but all of my hotkeys for active abilities are just one buttons. There's no mixing with shift or alt or anything, because I don't want to have to deal with that, right? It's faster to just push one button and do something. So finding keys for that is really, really tough. And again, I'm using a G910 keyboard, so I kind of have the luxury of having the G keys on the left side, but I'm only using 2 of them, really. Because, with my pinky, I can really hit 2 of them very easily, and the rest are just very hard to do. So I'm just kind of messing around with this, messing around with the setup and stuff. And those G keys used to be the buff keys, so I'm just constantly pushing all the wrong buttons all the time. Let me queue back up here for 1v1. Somebody also made a calculator already for 4.5. Hold on. Somebody made an English calculator for 4.5, and it wasn't through the codex or anything. It wasn't through RKH Calculator. Or maybe they did. Maybe RKH Calculator already has it. Let me see. Battle Rage. No, that's still the old one. What if I switched language to Korean? Oh, there's only Russian. Okay. No, there's no Korean on this website. What does it say? I'm Russian. I can understand some of the stuff if I squint and think really hard. Yeah, Yishima? What does that mean? Alright, yeah, so RKH Calculator doesn't have it. So somebody made one, and they put it on the forums as well. It's mostly correct. It's the same stuff that's on PTS, even though a lot of PTS descriptions are incorrect. I don't have a link to it, though. You'd have to look through the public test server to find it. There's a thread about somebody making their own 4.5 calculator. on their own sort of tools website. I can't find it right now. Oh, maybe they put it on Reddit. Oh, whatever. Anyways, I don't think I have any use for it anymore because I'm just here. But it is nice to theorycraft if you're like not at home. You could still use Excel's calculator though. It's just everything's, you know, weak translations with Google. Okay. So we're not getting any sparring arenas. A bunch of pirates there, but I'm not going to join up with them. Easy, almost forgot. Crime Cleaner just says cleans evidence from the ground, but can't be used as a tool. So that's the same thing as it is on live currently for us. And what it is it's only used for one quest. One of the original like tutorial quests for Blue Salt. That's the only point for it. That's the only reason that it exists. I even thought it was really weird and reported it as a bug. And actually came back with Quill saying, hey man, oh there it is, thanks for linking that. Eliria? Hopefully I said your name right. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you so much for bringing that up. So there's an English calculator. It's just the same text that's in the PTS. It's a little bit off currently. Quill actually helped with the calculator in terms of like making sure that some stuff is correct or not, which is good. Oh, you can even link builds now. Wow. Cool. What does that mean? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I gotta bookmark this. And then mess around with it while I'm at work or something. No, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll mess around with it later on. This is cool. I'm glad somebody just quickly put one of these together. But yeah, they're advertising it on the forums. It's got some other stuff too. I wonder if we change the profit calculator. Probably not, right? We only have weak information about that at the moment. Which might change too. So many people talking about trade stuff. I don't know things about trade. I'm not an expert on the subject, but I know there's been a lot of outcrying about that. So maybe they'll make changes for us on 4.5 before release. I highly doubt it. I feel like they really do want every region to be the same now, which is easier for development for sure. By the way, for those that don't know, XL Games in Korea came out with an article about what they're going to be doing for their next big patch, and it's a lot of economy changes again. They've been noticing how trade packs are really the most sort of gold income that most people do. They've noticed the fishing is really weak, so they're going to make changes there. They've talked about a lot of different things. So I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know. I know it. All that I know is that it means they are aware of problems. I would really love to see fishing come back as a big thing. Yeah, there you go, Healerman C. Yeah, but fishing. I don't know whether you're being sarcastic or not. I would love it though, honestly. I don't do fishing. I never did. I was only there in the fishing raids to protect people, and I want to do that again. Like that was fun for me to just be there and just chill and talk to people and not have a fishing thing. But anyways. They didn't say they were going to be buffing fishing. They're nerfing trading into the ground so people will go fish. Okay. Well, see, that's a different story then. They're removing the biggest source of gold in order to point people into other directions. They did say they're going to change fishing though. Like, I know for a fact they said something about looking into permanent fishing rods and some other stuff. But we'll see. I mean, again, anytime they take away a big sort of gold income, it's going to lower prices for a bit, and then people will go off to other things, and prices will steadily get lower, right? The big thing to keep in mind is, and they're right, trade runs for most people probably are kind of boring. Like, to have to do the same route back and forth all the time, especially in Korea, where you don't have alts like that, is boring. I would say so. And if that's the stats in Korea, it's got to be at least 25% crazier here with everybody doing alts and stuff. In terms of how much gold income comes in just from packs alone. So, I don't know, I think that pushing people into doing larceny, pushing people into doing fishing, to just go out there and actually farm mobs and stuff, I would hope is a little bit better because it includes other people. You don't really see larceny raids, but they are really efficient. Like, it's actually really good to do larceny raids with everybody just killing mobs in huge areas, and you just don't see it as a thing. But again, it's all theoretical. We kind of have to see what they do with it. Lilith, packs are still a good way to make money. Well, I've kind of talked about that. I know they've kind of nerfed packs a bit. They're more expensive to make now in terms of the materials. But I mean, again, if you guys enjoy trade runs and stuff, tell me. I want to know. I want to know because some people do. People have told me it's nice to just kind of chill and just like watch a show on the side. But if you're playing a video game, in my opinion, you want to be doing stuff constantly. You don't want to just like make it like a second job. And they even say in their article it feels like a second job to people. So we'll see what happens. I have some higher hopes that people will go and do larceny a bit more. Because I want to fight people. I want to go and fight over groups of mobs like we did in Hasla. And you just don't see that as a thing, right? Illyria, trade runs are numbing, or mind numbing. Other people don't like taking risks with their money. They'd rather do incredible, tedious tasks and know they got money than being killed. I guess, but like, I guess it's an MMO and it's a different mentality than a game, you know, like an FPS or something. So I kind of get it. Healer Mancy, you missed fishing raids. Hilarious boat lag is so much fun. The Aurora packs look like decent profit, but I imagine it'll be rough PvP when they get moved. Right, exactly. It's true. You're right, Illyria. People don't want PvP. They just kind of want to have some kind of a source of income that's safe. I don't know. It's tough because, like, if I were to make a game from scratch, it would be totally different. Like, if you want to go mining, it's not just going to be walking from node to node pressing F. I would actually put a minigame into it and make it a skill-based minigame where you actually doing it makes sense. Like, it's something. That's how I would do it, right? I'm not a game developer anymore, but and it sucks they didn't obviously do things like that. But it's not fun to go and be a miner because you're just literally going from node to node and that's it. I mean, that's. But I don't know. It's people have different reasons for playing and stuff, so that's just me. Oh, Sparring Arena. Healer Man, see, I want PvP where I win. I know. I think most people do. That's kind of the problem, right? Nobody will go into PvP where they think they might lose. Illyria, they want PvP after they're geared and when they have nothing else to lose. No one wants to PvP when they're half-naked noobs carrying a bag of money. Yeah, I think trade runs in general they tried to encourage people to go and do trade runs in war zones, but they even took that away in Korea because it just was abused. Alright, so this is going to be tough. Ebonsong, this is the class everybody's been playing. Okay, this is going to be tough. Let's actually keep him there. Oh, I can't target him. No! Come back. No! Okay. Oh my god. And he gets stunned. But I can't target him still. What? How did he do that? I cannot target him. Oh my god, I know what that is. It's the bug. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's silenced, he's stunned. Oh, he's not stunned. He is stunned now. Nope, he's not stunned now. What the hell? Dude, it's so hard to fight this. It is so hard to fight this class, man. Whew. Oh my god. He got out. And that actually didn't work. What? Ooh, no. That's gonna fuck me over again. No. Okay. Oh my god, he's gonna get me. No. Oh my god, it was so close. How come that last hit didn't happen? The last bell did not hit. Oh my god, on my screen it did quite clearly, but geez, that's tough. Alright, and this is good in Raid versus Raid too, which is why I like this class so much. I'm glad that they made an Archer class that actually feels good, but at the same time... Okay, now I'm stuck, which is fine. Oh wait, I'm not... What? Ah, shit. I think that's the bug. I witnessed... Come on. Oh my god, it's so hard to play this. And he's just jumping up and down too, which is... Okay, I actually can't target him. I have to click him. This is the problem. This is a bug. With the new Songcraft thing. Where you can't target him. After he uses it and the 5 seconds are up. You can't do tab targeting. There we go. Okay. Whew. Jeez, it's really tough. Yeah, Sonic Wave, I know, but it lasts 5 seconds. After Sonic Wave goes away, there's a bug, though, where you still can't target them by tab targeting. I think. Unless you guys saw it, where it was actually just on me for an excessive period of time. Maybe I timed that wrong. Okay. He's gonna just get away from that, but... What? What? See, like right now, Sonic Wave didn't hit me, but I can't target him. Right? Unless it hit me later or something. I don't actually know. Okay. Let's do that. Poison, charge, shackle, and silence, which is nice. Let's go ahead and move. Movement speed reduction. Oh man. He's trying to heal himself a little bit, but I think at that point, oh my god, it's so tough. So you can't click on them either. Yeah, I have to go back and see because, like, it's so weird. He used the Sonic thing in one direction, and I wasn't there, right? We saw that. He used it on the opposite side of the bone wall. But then later on, I couldn't actually target him anymore. So what happened there? All right, I gotta read chat. I know you guys talked about it. Okay. The Suncraft skill that makes you untargetable for like 5 seconds or something. It's not a bug, it's the Abyssal Shadowplay skill. Oh, he was using Assassination? Okay, thank you. Okanisamigo. Oh my god, I don't know how to say names, I'm so sorry. I feel bad about that. You're right. It was the Abyssal Shadowplay skill and I didn't notice it whatsoever. Wow. That's exactly what it was. Illyria, I can't believe it's this close. I mean, Eben's songs are so OP. Oh, well, thanks. That's not true. Not that great. You have the same skill. You can do the same. Yeah, I did. I was using it as well, but I didn't even see that he had the Abyssal Shadowplay on. I'm actually really happy that he was using that. Actually, really happy. Illyria, he has 2 abilities to stop you from targeting. Yep, and that's the Sonic Wave skill. Heromancy, oh man, if I have to click on people after that skill... No, it was right. I was wrong. It wasn't a bug or anything, although we noticed some boat bugs in a previous testing session, but you guys are all right. You guys are perfectly correct. Does Sonic Wave go through the walls? I don't know the answer to that. I would assume so, but we can test that for sure. Things I need to write down, man. I gotta write so much stuff down to test. Everybody's been giving me so many good ideas. Sonic Wave through walls. So I'll test that at some point, Healermancy. Or you can too, and let me know the results. Illyria, if it stops tab targeting after I'm just rolling around with Songcraft, I'm not even going for other trees, don't need them. No, I was wrong. Okay, we cleared it all up. Okano so Migo. Oh god, I'm sorry. Okan was correct with the Abyssal Shadowplay skill. Okay. Oh, not the boat bug. Sorry, that's not the boat bug I was talking about, Healermancy. We actually noticed that for some reason, we were on the boat, we were messing around a lot with it, but I couldn't target some people, and they couldn't target me, like at all. Like, you could not target these people by clicking on them. But some people you could on the boat, and others you couldn't. It was really weird. We still don't know what caused that bug, and I forgot to put in a ticket about it or anything, because that's a big deal. We think it might have something to do with the Sonic Wave causing lasting character effects on your screen with the boat, but we're not totally sure. It actually does make it 100% impossible to target some people on the boat, but again, we don't know the cause. Except for tab targeting. You still tab target people, but as for clicking on them, totally impossible. So we're not sure what caused that bug, so we couldn't reproduce it or anything, right? Maybe logging in and out would have fixed it, but we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, Illyria, did you see the Vortex completely stops boats? I was the one who reported that. That's my clip. Yeah, we messed around with that a bit. It's not only just completely stops boats. It actually flings boats in different directions too. So you could use it offensively to cause boats to crash into each other or something. It is really, really overpowered. Will completely stop. I mean, it was fun to test, easy, and you were there for that too. But I actually like it. Like, I kind of wish that it stays, but because it's just so much fun. Like, I actually like the fact that the that the Shadow Vortex does that, because it's funny and it's really fun. The problem is that while I like that, I'm not a boat driver. And if you're a boat driver, you will hate driving a boat when one ability that anybody can cast, if you have occultism, super easily from 20 meters will just stop it, you know? It's going to feel really bad in combat on the ocean. Not only that, but because it's so easy to do, it's just another turnoff for using cannons on boats, right? You just have to go up to them and kill them. Right? You can literally stop their boat in a heartbeat. And there's nothing you could do about it. Like, yeah, you might be able to find the guy casting Shadow Vortex, but it's a 1 second cast time base. So even if you find the guy casting it, there's a really low chance you could do anything about it. We'll see. I hope that gets nerfed. I would love to see it actually go live, but I know in general a lot of people are going to be very disappointed. I just like seeing... We tried making the rocket ship space program, or the Galleon space program happen with it, but unfortunately the Vortex only works in an XY axis. It doesn't actually move anything in the Z axis whatsoever. So we couldn't make the Galleon space program work with that. If you want a Galleon space program, you still need to use harpoons. That's going to be the only way. Or those water spouts. Okay. I don't know who I'm fighting. They probably know who I am, or that they're fighting me. I don't even see them, which is crazy. Oh, there he is. Hey, 1 plate. I get to go magic. It's the same guy from before, I think. Now this is going to hurt, though. Oh, the problem is he went plate. Oh, see, now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about this. Ooh, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about this, honestly. Just because he went plate. Huh. What? Did I actually miss? Yeah, he went plate. I don't see this going in my favor, unfortunately. What? I want to do this ability. Let me do the ability. Come on. Oh my god, wow. Whew, I can't believe that actually went well. Was it the same guy from before? Jeez. I don't think this guy was as good as the guy from before. That guy was great. Oh, this snipe, man. Luckily I can parry it a little bit, but... Cause that. Hi. Oh, he just walked into that. Took so much damage from it. Ah! Yes! Run away from me! I dare you! Oh, he was actually running away from me. I should have probably just let him. Okay, shackled. Oh, he wasn't poisoned. Well, that was bad. I don't think this is the guy from before, but... God damn it, I hate that. Ugh. Okay, silenced. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Let's pop this. God damn it, I don't know what any of my buttons do. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Man, this is tough. Saberbot, good fight. Oh, was it actually you earlier? Oh my god, it's really tough fighting Eben songs. And you played really well, better than the folk. The folk. Folk is usually multiple people. Better than the guy I just fought. Oh my god. And I am too, by the way. We're all looking down at our keybinds, learning keybindings. But that's exactly why I'm going to the arena all the time. Is because it's a really good way to learn and practice, you know, all your hotkeys and get to know everything. I'm actually, you made my handshake, because like it's so tough to fight in these battles and to know what you're supposed to do at every single second. It is so tough. But it's a lot. It's a lot of fun learning and stuff. Okay, I'm still kind of shaking because these fights have been really good. Illyria, there's no reason to gear up a boat. I had a low gear guild, but we put a lot into our boats and it let us run away. With Vortex, we'll be constantly boarded and massacred. Go to the forum post and say so, and complain about it as well. Honestly, let your voices be heard. It is a big deal. Mythological, hello. Yeah, it really has been a long time since I've seen you around. Do you still play the game? Are you just kind of checking out 4.5 now? you haven't been playing. Maybe going to fresh start or something. But yeah, the fights have been great. Honestly, everything has been so much fun with 4.5. Like, just I love the whole thing about learning and trying new stuff. That's what I've always liked doing. But man, I'm still kind of like shaking here from these fights. So I'm just gonna cool down for a second and talk to you guys, if you guys don't mind. Oh man. Oh my god. The guy went played against me. God damn it. If he was using the freaking assassination against me, the guy who I just fought, not you, Saibot. I don't know how to say your name. You can help
Unit ready.
Thanks for following Mythologicals. If that second guy was using that against me, I would have been dead for sure. And I gotta start looking at what abyssal skill tree people use. And it's not something you normally look at, but now in 4.5, you really have to be aware of what your target is using for their abyssal skill tree. And I have to get in sort of the rhythm of doing that. Mythologicals you've been playing? Just server hopping? Alright, good. Cool. It's good to see you on the stream again. Illyria, try being a healer. All we had to do before was stand there and note, and now we're ninjas. I don't know how to be ninja. I guess that's absolute truth. In fact, Quilladon's gift that he put on the forum was absolutely brilliant as to what healers really are now. And if you haven't seen the gif, it is... Tell him I said hello. Oh, that's cute. The flash gear just came over here. I got the hello that you said. Mythological. That's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm guessing you haven't been on Kraken, huh? Where's that gif? It is such a funny gif. Here it is. I freaking love this gif. It's so true. And Quilladon, I guess, made it, I would assume. Because he's the one who posted it. But you're right, yeah. Pretty much all the healers now have to be ninjas. That's a very, very fair point. It's just going to take a lot of practice, like everybody's sort of doing, right? Easy theory crafting has been fun. Glad we get 7 days of testing. We've been finding a lot of bugs, so that's kind of the good part. Problem is it's not really enough time to fix anything, but, you know, it's kind of how it goes. Sidebot, you can stack Assassination with 6 stacks really easily and combo that with Sonic Wave. Drop targets for 12 seconds. You were doing that. You kind of missed some of your Sonic Waves, I noticed. But you confused the hell out of me because I didn't know what was going on, and I was like freaking out. How the hell can I not target him? Is it a bug? You can go back and watch our fight of me just yelling, shit, I gotta figure out how to work around this, use the AoEs. But, yeah, now I realize that I need to be looking at abyssal skill sets more. Alright, good luck. Alright, yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was a good fight. Have a good one. Saibon. Mythologicals, I think the last time we talked, we were testing long spear. Oh yeah, you're probably right. That's true. That was probably the last time that we talked. Illyria. I'm gonna die, my group's gonna die, we're all gonna die. I'm gonna drop back off a cliff because I haven't played Shadowplay in 3 years. Yeah, I know, you can't just do the ode thing anymore. Maybe they've done that. Maybe they've done that on purpose, honestly. I'm not really sure. Alright, it's the same guy from before. This guy who's causing issues. Let's just fix that. Alright. Alright, let's go back in. I think I'm good. Whew. The thing is, you're going to pretty much have to learn how to play Shadowplay. There's really no way around it. If you don't want to play Shadowplay as a healer, then you're going to have to go and do, I guess... If you don't play Shadowplay as a healer, you can do occultism mixes with, like, Auramancy, I guess, if you want to survive for a little bit more. Or just go defense builds, honestly. Defense is really good. But yeah, it's still tough. I get it. Witchcraft is a good one, yeah. You can mess around with that as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether or not I disagree. Like, in your opinion, Illyria, I know that it sucks you kind of have to learn how to play totally differently now as a healer. But overall, in your opinion, do you think this is a positive change or a negative change in terms of not your gameplay specifically, but everybody's gameplay overall, you know? You're gonna probably be a Doombringer. Vitalism, Shadowplay, and Occultism. Okay. Yeah, again, that's a lot. It's kind of nice because you get Shadow Step, which is fun to play with. But, I know, yeah, you're gonna have to mess around with Shadowplay a lot. It's not terrible, I think. Dropback is just something you have to get used to, yeah. Might cause some accidents sometimes. Healermancer, which 2 classes can I add to Songcraft so I can crowd control anything that comes near me and run away playing my songs? Which 2 classes or which 2 skill sets can I add to Songcraft? Oh man, that's a very general question. I think Songcraft is good. In fact, if you just make a new character on Fresh Start and don't select any other skill sets, you'll do just fine with Songcraft. But if you need to pick 2, yeah, I don't know. I guess probably Shadowplay. If you're just doing that, I mean, you could do Shadowplay and Witchcraft, I guess, to kind of crowd control people and teleport away. Occultism is nice too. You can crowd control people forever for sure. But if you want to run away specifically, you need something that has more movement, right? Healermancy, right now you're a Toon Color. You're only level 23. Oh, I get it. You're on the test, public test server, I'm guessing? Healermancy? How's that going, by the way? Are there like a ton of people running around? Because it's nothing compared to what will actually happen. I'm sure everybody's aware of that. So get ready. Songcraft is good movement in general, though. Dude, I swear, I want to see somebody play on the Fresh Start server just a Songcraft, and that's it. Like, they're a Songcraft novice. I don't think you can, actually, though. Songcraft isn't one of the starting things, is it? So you'd have to be Songcraft plus something else. That kind of sucks. Okay, Songcraft Occultism. That's great. Dude, just do that. I want to see an Occultism novice that only plays that in Songcraft. Oh, man. I know nobody's going to do it, but it's a funny thought. But there's so many ways to kind of mess around with the game and try out new sort of gameplay styles. I am really hoping that people take advantage of that and just try different builds and mess around a bit, especially if they keep this whole changing skills and stuff being free. I really hope they keep that for a while, like a month or something, or even longer. It is really just an event because it's something that Korea has as an event that only happens every so often. But I hope they keep that for a good enough time. All right, what have we got here? Oh god, no! I don't want this. Okay. Wait, what? I didn't pick my thing yet. No. Okay, we're good. Oh no! Oh wow, he's actually using that. Okay, I'm gonna keep you here. Okay, I'm gonna follow it up with a nice trip. I'm gonna follow it up with you can't do anything to me. Okay, I think I got him on this one. I'm gonna follow it up with stunning him and making it so that if he tries to teleport away, it will not work. Okay, that was really in my favor. But this time he didn't go plate. So, I know last time I fought this guy who went plate and it was a much longer fight. That's okay, we're all kind of learning these classes. Oh man, it's stressful, it's tough to do this. Oh wow, he did so much damage there. How did he do that? Okay. Oh no, I jumped out of my own thing. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we're good. Oh, that last one only happened because I was already in the animation, but he did stop me from targeting him. That did happen. If it was just a split second earlier, that wouldn't have happened, and I wouldn't have gotten that last triple slash off. Whew. Oh man, you guys are talking about a bunch of stuff, huh? These fights are so good. If I could pick only song, I would so do that. But we have to start with yeah, you're right. You pointed out what I was talking about. I remembered that. Mythological song, shadow, and vitalism going to be interesting. I think a lot of people are going to put occultism into it. Honestly, occultism is really powerful with vitalism. I want to see that more actually. Illyria, it seems crowd control crazy. I don't know how anyone is going to have control of the character because everyone is taking the crowd control. No one is taking the crowd control blockers like our MNC in defense. Well, I think right now on the public test server, people kind of just want to try out with, you know, a lot of the more DPS focused stuff. You'll probably see a lot less tanks on the public test server. But yes, defense in general is going to be really powerful, and you'll see it, of course, on live and on the fresh start. But I think just on PTS, it's a little bit less. I don't really want to heal though. Ignore my name. I like being the battle bard. I see. It was cool being a tomb warden and going into front lines with the tanks, keeping songs up on it. I need like a hybrid between bard and skull knight. I see. Yeah, barding specifically becomes a little bit tougher. I get that because you're not healing people, of course. So honestly, you could become a bard that does magic damage pure, because you don't care about the healing part anymore. So you can just be a bard with a huge magic focus, honestly. And there's actually some merit in doing that, which is kind of cool, and I like that. Alright, let me queue back up for 1v1s here. See if we can get anybody. Easy Witchcraft Stillness negates Songcraft. True, in a way. But you have to actually cast it now. It's not an instant sort of thing. It works quite well, though, I think, if you can actually land it. Probably nice in sort of, you know, the open world aspect. Sanwa TV, hello, you're new here. What class am I playing? I'm playing Executioner. I know a lot of people are playing that lately, but I've been playing it since the game came out, so this is really nothing new to me, just the new sort of builds that are possible. Executioner is Battle Rage and Shadowplay, the nice melee combo with utility of occultism, for those that don't know. What else have you guys been talking about? Mythologicals. I mean, you can play songs, but I'm pretty sure it's self-buffs. Blade Dancer will be fun. Blade Dancer is another one of those that I want people to play more, but it's such a high skill cap. Like, that's an incredibly high skill cap to make Blade Dancer work properly, because the timing and the global cooldowns with Blade Dancer are insane. So if you're not two-handed and you're not playing with a huge boost into attack speed, it's really hard to play Blade Dancer. Number one, just flat out, you just won't be able to do it with two-handed because global cooldowns are such an issue in Songcraft. But I still want to see people play it because the possibilities with it are sort of just crazy as well, right? Well, we're in the 1v1, but nobody's going in there. Illyria, Song and Vitalism lost most of its symmetry. Songcraft and Vitalism lost most of its symmetry? I guess it did, yeah. I don't even know if there's anything that's sort of combos between Songcraft and Vitalism anymore. At all. It's just, you know, one becomes an actual barding skill set with less focus on healing and more about doing things that are, you know, messing around with offensive songs even. And the other one is just healing, you know. Dark Ages or Phantasm might be good options for Healermancy. Phantasm is such a cool name. I might play that name. That's why I went for Executioner. Back when I started the game, I just picked 3 skill sets from Trion's website, because they have a skill set listing there and like short little descriptions of each one. And I picked the 3 that seemed cool to me. It turned out to be Executioner. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna play that, and I just found a way to make it work. So I'm still playing that class just from that. That's the only reason why I'm playing it, is because I've made it work quite well. I like it. And this patch with Boneyard has been making it really, really fun. Sanwa TV, thank you a lot. Do you mind showing your stuff? I don't want to bother you. Oh, you can bother me about anything. It's all good. We're just chilling today. We're not doing anything crazy. But I'm on the public test server right now, so all of our stuff is kind of given to us anyway. So our stuff doesn't really mean too much. On live, on the actual servers, I play a very heavy crit build with, like, honestly, dungeon gear, just to maximize as much crit as I can from the dungeon gear effects. So you can see that if you type in !gear into chat. But yeah, in general, this is the build that I'm kind of messing around with on the public test server, and we'll see this go live this week now, the 4.5 patch. Bursty, Shadowblade is going to be sick. Yeah, a lot of people are already thinking about Shadowblade. Honestly though, okay, here's a good point. I don't see a lot of Shadowblades today. I don't think I've seen one Shadowblade. And I've been fighting a lot in Diamond Shores today. I haven't seen one Shadowblade. But everybody was like, Shadowblade's crazy, Shadowblade's crazy. But it's really weird. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe people are just still messing with classes, and that's good. I hope people do. But you're right. I think Shadowblade will be like the new big melee class, just able to do so much in raid versus raid too, and I want to see that, honestly. Illyria, Dissonance affects the Antithesis attack, and everybody loves Zeal, but that's it. Dissonance affects the Antithesis attack. Oh, I didn't know that in 4.5. No. That's even only then single target, so the Dissonance, the change to only single target. Mythological, are you migrated yet to Agility? Nope. I'm actually counting for my live character what I'm going to do, since you have different spots now for the migration. Here we go. Since you have different spots you can open up now, I'm just going to get one of those opened up that'll have all the reset stats already, and then just go from there to put everything into strength. I think that should be okay. I think I'll be fine in terms of just doing that alone. I have not done the calculation on if my accuracy is going to be 100%. But I'm moving 600 points over, so it should be. Yeah, I think that should be perfectly fine. I was told the migration is RNG now, or some part of it. I heard that rumor as well, but I don't think that's an R version. So let's go ahead and find out. Maybe this part is RNG. Maybe getting the book is RNG. Oh no, you can still choose. Alright, so I want strength, right? Is that what this is for? Grants that will add plus 10 strength. Okay. Oh, shit, I heard it. By reducing either one of these. Oh, I can choose, yeah. So I don't want agility, right? I want strength. Okay, uncloak. Okay. Apply. Apply. Do I want to get rid of... Yeah, that's right. Alright. Seems fine. I can upgrade the stat limit here. Seems like it works. Mythological. I don't know. I heard that rumor too, and I forgot to test it. I forgot to look into that. Maybe there are some books that are RNG, but at least the ones from the Curios Badges shop is not. Or at least that one wasn't. I can try the other one. Should I try the other one? That's the one that's 5 stats. Select one from the following list. Yeah, I think it's the same way. Let me try. Out of curiosity. I am still queued up, I think. But nobody's really going into the arenas right now. That's okay, we're just chilling anyways, so... Oh, whoops. Let's see here. Uncloak. Okay, yeah, we can choose agility here. Do that again. Okay, that should be 2. Yep, 2 for this one. Yep, alright, looks fine. I don't know. Seems okay. Easy. Illyria, Deadly Refrain replaces thwart stacking, or stacking crit. And the increased healing from Ode is still good. 200% movement speed is nice. It's a very sharp movement speed boost though, right? Aridin, migration isn't RNG. It just seems like that because of the description. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, we just looked... Sorry, I'm kind of going through chat in order here. So I'm kind of off a little bit. You guys may have already been answering questions. Sorry about that. But yeah, exactly that. We just looked at it. Just made sure. It's all good. Mythologicals. Yeah, good. It was going to be annoying. I think it might... I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to say anything. It might be RNG in Korea. I don't know. Whatever. It's probably not. I think everything is okay. I think maybe it's just people read it and didn't try it and started freaking out. Might have been the case. Maybe they just need the description change on that so that people know. Alright, what am I fighting here? Oh, same person, okay. Okay. Whew. Man, this is such a freaking tough build to fight against. Okay. Ah! Oh my god! Wait, that was so good! Ah. Okay, well that didn't work. No! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I want to trip him. Oh, wow. Actually managed to... Ooh. I'll do the same. And I do a lot of damage with that, which is nice. Oh, crap. No! I think he's going to get me this time. Oh my god, no! Oh, jeez, that was a freaking close fight. Okay. Right at the end there, I noticed that I was going to win for sure because he used the... Once he used the missile rain, I was like, this is fine, no problem, because he wasn't gonna like switch that off for something else. Opens up with snipe every single time, but luckily I can parry it. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? Using bone wall as much as I should. There we go. You are here now. You are not going anywhere. Sorry, guy. Oh, I'm not actually using poison. Oh, now I've done a huge disservice to myself here. A huge disservice to myself. Come on. Get back in there. Okay, okay, the stun really helped me win in this one. And again, you guys will notice that I'm actually using Quake Triple Slash. And this isn't for any particular reason because of PTS. I'm using Quake Triple Slash because that's what I use on live. So I need to get my timings around Quake Triple Slash. And the reason I use it on live is just because with a crit build, it does so much damage. And it's really, really powerful. So, I mean, it's not efficient for 1v1s. It's great for raid versus raid. I'm going to continue using it anyways, I think. I'm going to mess around on live with that one later. Boy. Oh man, these are tough fights though. Alright, let's keep doing this. The best part about this is I can just keep queuing. Like, forever. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. Oh my god, I could literally do this forever. If people kept queuing up for 1v1s, and even free-for-all arenas or gladiator arenas or whatever, I would literally... I mean, obviously, it kind of takes away from going and doing events, but I want to do those too, because raid versus raid to me is always much more interesting than anything else that these arenas offer. But I'm glad that these sort of mini games are available, so, and they're fun to stream as well, a little bit more reliable than, you know, having to wait for Halki all the time or whatever. Whew, still really fun fights though. And then honestly, I want to really stress to people that when 4.5 comes out, or if you can hop on the public test server, please do. Practice early, and then just practice often, honestly. Go into the arenas as often as you can, especially if you're on legacy servers once 4.5 comes out. Try out new builds, try new things. Don't worry about losing all the time, because everybody's learning all these new combos and their new hotkeys and everything. And if you want to learn hotkeys really well and really quickly, go into the arenas all the time, and you'll start getting your hotkeys much quicker than if you're only going to the events or if you're only going to this or that. The arenas are really good way to practice, which is why I'm doing this right now. All right, cool. I want to do more though, but now not many people are in there from the looks of it. We got some people fighting out here. I'm tempted to join them. The problem is that everybody around here is like 11k plus or 9k plus gear, and I'm sitting on like under 7k. I'm not really trying to get gear on the server. Oh, they targeted me for a second. I'm in the safe zone. And the problem more is that if I went and participated in this and lost, I can't go into arenas for 5 minutes, so I kind of don't really want to go into that. No problem going to Gladiator Arena. I wish people did 3v3 arenas here, but unfortunately, it's just not as much of a demand as just going out to Diamond Shores and fighting all the time. Although maybe in 37 minutes, everybody will start switching to doing arenas, since this place will go into peace. We'll see. We shall see. By the way, again, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the part 3 or round 3 of mass testing. I'm going to need as many people as possible. So if you want to help out with mass testing, hop by tomorrow. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Central Time. So write that down. We need as many people as possible for mass testing. Mass testing is when you're essentially trying to do AoEs on insane amounts of targets and seeing the limitations of area of effect skills, area of effect heals, buffs, everything. Limitations are really important and also help uncover the mechanics of the game. So that's something that we're going to be really pushing and testing out. So the more people we have, the better. If you want more information about that, please check out the Discord, the Arcade Research and Development Discord. There's a link to that below. It's the big blue circle icon. And you can see all of our research that we've done in the past as well. The thing is, we have to retest everything in 4.5 because so many mechanics have changed. And again, getting your guys' help in the public test server will be very vital to that. Healomancy, 3v3 is your favorite. I wish that when I queued with my friends, we didn't end up on opposite teams every time.
Unit ready.
I see. You just enjoy killing each other. Shin, thank you very much for following. Sorry, you've got a very long name. I'm terrible at saying names properly. Look at this! Somebody else found a mysterious crate. Okay, I am moderately tempted to go and try to find crates, but I'm not gonna do that on stream. I just want to know what's in them and what these crates even look like. It's like one line in the notes here, in the patch notes. Yeah. All right. Anyways, while we're still waiting for 1v1s, oh, I'm not queued up for 1v1s. Sorry. Hold on. While we're queued up for 1v1s here, what else can I say? We're just chilling today, guys. If you have any questions, if you're a returning player with any questions or thoughts, you want to know more information about whatever, feel free to talk and chat about whatever you guys want. What else? Anything else? That's it. I'm not going to self-advertise or anything. I don't like doing that. I'm just a dude. But we do have a lot of people watching, so... I mean, I'm not really the kind of person who gives stuff away all the time, but let's do a giveaway, I guess. So, hold on. Don't say anything just yet. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a giveaway for a Sky... we'll give away 2 Sky Whisper gliders here. So, if you want a Sky Whisper glider, just type Sky Whisper into chat. Oops, Sky Whisper. Capitalization does not matter. Just type Sky Whisper into chat. If you want to be entered in for a Sky Whisper glider, we will give away 2 of them here right now. So you have to do that at the moment. At this particular moment. Type Sky Whisper into chat. We'll give that away just in, like, honestly, 1 minute. I want these things to just go by really quickly. I'm not very into doing giveaways and stuff and trying to get people here just because of, you know, I want to give stuff away. So yep, type Sky Whisper into chat. And here, let me show you guys the screen so that you guys can see who's entered and who's not. Where do I go to? Hey, you actually got me. No! Oh, I'm still here. Dude, this freaking safe zone is huge. In fact, I actually got pulled into the safe zone, so never mind. Alright, let me do this, and then we'll do the giveaway for the Sky Whisper. But yeah, you guys can queue up already. Just type Sky Whisper into chat if you want to win a Sky Whisper glider. We're going to give 2 of them away here. Mythologicals, you're going to try to make it tomorrow? Oh, I know, yeah, sieges are kind of going to... Oh, you're right, sieges are going to screw up that... Oh, no, I'm doing this 3 hours before sieges. But yeah, you're right, people might be getting ready. Ooh. I'll have to think about that. Oh, that kind of sucks. I completely forgot about sieges. Ooh, that was actually really good. But I was able to stun him. Now what I really want to do is shackle and that and this and this and this. And then I think maybe this. I don't know, that didn't work. Ah! Oh no! Okay, I have observed life force on him. I think we're okay. And I'll answer the questions in chat in a second, obviously. I want to get through this. And I've been fighting so many Eben songs. Okay. Snared. Bam. Bam. Ooh, he missed. He missed with the thing. That's going to really hurt him. Oh, he's using snipe. Oh, and I did things in the wrong order here in order to trip him. That's my bad. Oh my god, that freaking push. What happened? Okay. Whew. They love sieges on holidays? I guess, yeah, it's technically a holiday. That is literally... Wait, that is actually... That's Easter. And it's also April Fool's Day. But I just realized that. Wow. It just so happens to be that way. Huh. What do you know? Alright. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway here. Happy Easter Fools. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Oh my god, that was like a beautiful transition on my part. Alright. So here's the giveaway screen. Go ahead and type in Sky Whisper if you want to win a Sky Whisper glider. We're literally going to do it in like 60 seconds from now. So just anybody who's paying attention right now, if you want to win a Sky Whisper glider, type it into chat, and we'll give away 2 of them. So quite a good chance for folks to win one. And I've got the counter, it's going to happen right now. So 60 seconds from now, I'll give it away. I'll do a couple of rolls, and give those out. Should be easy peasy. I guess they've taken away the messaging system in Twitch, right? So now I have to contact you guys in a different way. I'm not sure. I hadn't thought about that actually, which is kind of my mistake.
Unit ready.
Messages have been deprecated. Okay, great. Can I still whisper you guys? Easy, I'm gonna try to whisper you on Twitch. Sorry, I'm gonna message you. This is a test. Alright, so I can still do that.
Ready.
Cool, that works. No problem. Yeah, whispers are great. So I'll just abuse that system. Not really ideal, but I think that will work. But yeah, the messaging system was deprecated. I'm not really sure why. Alright, so let me go back to answering questions in chat. Blanco, hi. What are your thoughts about dragons? My thoughts on dragons. They're really expensive, but the bigger guilds not really. In general, I think the dragons are supposed to be the thing that nations kind of group together to help make. Because people are still rewarded for helping on an individual level. And so it's kind of worth making your, helping the dragon progress because you get a lot of honor out of it, or honor worth of medals, right? So I think for that reason, it should be a little bit easier to make dragons if people actually want to help, using their own cash to do it. But in general, I don't know. We have to see how it plays out. I don't even know how they use it in Korea. I just see some videos with a dragon in the background, but we don't really know. Diarco, how do you stay playing an MMORPG that's dead? Well, I mean, I don't know. On my server, it's fine, so I don't really have any issues with that. But I'm a solo player. I don't even play with a guild, and I still play. So if that tells you how much I like the game, I just like it for the theory crafting and such. It's a lot of fun to me. Plus, I stream it, so. Yeah, that's right. Easter's a big... So, I don't know. Okay, so, Illyria, I'm wondering how we're going to fight and defend in our new 50-man guilds. I don't either, especially... Well, in 3 weeks. We'll see, I guess. People have been talking about that guilds with more, more people have an advantage in, like, dominions, I guess. I'm not sure how... I mean, I guess they're taking no action on that at all. Illyrium, my thoughts on dragons? You're not getting one. They make it look like these things are for everyone, but yeah, I know. That's true. Alright, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Alright, we'll do the giveaway in 20 seconds. So last chance for the Sky Whisper gliders. Just go ahead and type Sky Whisper into chat. 20 seconds from now. And this is going to be it. I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm going to wait until this timer gets to 20. And I'm going to push this button twice. And then after the stream, I'll whisper the people who won. And they will get the code as well as how to redeem the code. Alright, that's going to be how it works. So again, if you win the Sky Whisper glider, after the stream, you'll get whispers from me on Twitch that will have the Sky Whisper code as well as how to redeem it. Cool? Alright, 20 seconds is up. Here we go. First winner is Fallon, who literally just joined into the thing. So nice, sneaking your way into there. And then also, we'll give it away to Illyria. Congratulations, both of you guys. Again, you'll be getting whispers after the stream ends. So not right now, but soon after it ends, which maybe it'll be in another 10 or 20 minutes here. Maybe we'll give out another one. I'm not really sure. I'm not really the craziest with giveaway streams. I really just focus on content and doing stuff, and I don't want to make myself I don't want to do that. It's just not. I don't want people to be here just for giveaways. I have stuff to give away, but that's not my focus. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Okay. So, I'll keep that up. Alright, great. Alright, let's get back to 1v1s. I want to do stuff here. Mythologicals, to be honest, any other game I've played can't keep up compared to AA. Honestly, yeah, it sucks that a lot of people have been quitting, arcades and stuff. I mean, the game has been out for over 3 years. It's bound to happen, right? This is nothing new to the MMO world. And I have tried I've tried a lot of other MMOs, but nothing compares, honestly. BDO, no way. Even Trion's other games like Rift, just they don't compare to what Arcade offers, in my opinion. A lot of folks have followed. Let me just name people out. Lyria, thank you very much for following. Sanwa TV, Blanco, and Amset. Thank you guys all for following very much. And again, if you like my content and you want to see more of it, go ahead and follow the channel. You'll be notified whenever I go live. This is pretty much what I do normally. Is I stream 3 times a week at least, and I do a lot of arenas. I try to do the open world stuff like Mistmera whenever it occurs. Again, if you want to see that kind of content and you want to see me commentate on this sort of thing, help people out and all that, feel free to follow. That does help me out. Also, you'll be notified whenever I go live. But you are totally right, Mythologicals. There is a siege tomorrow. Doing a testing session tomorrow is almost impossible unless I do it in the afternoon, and I don't have the afternoon free. I was actually really hoping to do it like midday so that, you know, the EU folks could help out as well. That kind of sucks, actually. But there's only a number of things we need to test still. And it should be relatively quick tests. Sorcery might take a little while, but I have to think about it. I might have to cancel it and do it a different day and not stream Sunday, and then maybe I'll stream Monday. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'll think about it, but that's a really good thing to bring up. Thank you for bringing it up, Mythologicals. I really forgot about sieges. Okay, Easy HD, the Sky Whisper's nice. However, you're too lazy to look and make the UCC. People have made UCCs for you. Air just posted a bunch of them because all of the Trine creators got those codes, and he was nice enough to go and post a bunch of really good ones in a thread. You just take one of those, honestly. Air, if you're still watching, you can point yourself to that thread because I don't remember where you put it. But, and then there's also like other sources for UCCs and such, honestly. Illyria, it's not just that. It is designed to be one. It's like a game of Monopoly. Just don't keep playing Monopoly after one guy has a hotel in every spot. That's why servers die and new ones are so popular. It's an MMO designed to end. And in a way, I mean, that's very true. There's a lot of flaws with Arcade that cause people to quit because after a little time, people rise up above everybody else, and the gear gap is one of the biggest problems for that. They're trying to, make gear gap better by making regrading easier, and while that does help, it does not help newer players getting into legacy servers, because now they have to fight, people with epic and higher gear while they try to progress, which is almost impossible to do. So, for that reason, I mean, it's just tough. It's really tough to get into legacy servers, and that's just kind of how it is. And I critique it all the time. I'm not a fanboy for things that are bad design. I point it out and I try to get things fixed. That's the difference between me and the people who yell all the time and say, "Oh, this game sucks." But at the end of the day, you have to try to make it better, And if they don't want to make it better, then it's up to you whether you want to play it or not. It's fine if you don't want to play a game that's not fun to you. That's the point. But to stick around for years and keep shouting that the game is bad because you don't like it and because you don't play it, now that's just silly. You're disrupting people who actually do like the game, and I don't like that mentality. So you'll see all the time there's threads up that I make about trying to make the game better, putting up suggestions and stuff in really well documented posts, because that's the sort of documentation that is actually used in game companies, and it's everything is like that, or should be at least. Because when you design something, it has to have a reason to it. So that's pretty much what I do, and I enjoy doing that stuff. Used to be in game development for an MMO, at least for a little bit, coming out of college. And, it showed me a lot about how things kind of work. But again, I don't know everything. I'd like to make things fun for everybody. So yeah. Mythologicals, this patch makes it a bit easier. You won't be able to do things right away, but if you work on for a full month, you'll be able to get full Divine Epic Ionod set weapon. You think in a full month, people can get full... maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I think that's crazy. I don't think that's true. But I don't remember the prices for all these things, so maybe it is true. If somebody could take a full month and get a full Epic Ionod set weapon, that would be great. That would actually really push people where they need to be in just a month. But the thing is, that's for legacy servers, which a lot of people aren't going to be going to, right? 4.5 comes out, everybody that's new is going to go to fresh starts anyways. So give it like 6 to 8 months, and maybe you'll start seeing people come back to legacy, especially depending on how the 4.5 fresh start servers go. But we don't know. We don't know the future, so we'll see what happens. I'm still sitting in the 1v1 queue, but it just hasn't been going. It's very interesting. This place is almost in peace too, so maybe people will be in the arenas after that. But Illyria, it's not a flaw. Think about if it went on forever. We wouldn't press so hard, we just play casually and have fun, since there's winners and losers. People again and again throw hundreds and thousands at new servers to be the winner. I know it sucks. People don't want challenges. People just want to win every time. I mean, you see this all the time with the transfer system being abused as it is. People don't want challenges in the game. They just want to win all the time. And what's even weirder to me is that a lot of people will go on free farm servers on purpose to farm for months. To do what with it? Nothing. Because you're only going to go to servers that want, you know, that you're going to win on 100%, and then you go to those servers, and then the opponents who also want to win will just transfer off. So I mean, I've been playing at Kraken since the beginning, you know, since Enla, and it's been going through its phases, but I've never transferred off because I've always been on the underdog side, and for 3 years straight I've been PvPing nonstop, constantly on whatever side is the underdog side. So while everybody else is out free farming and spending months doing nothing but free farming, which is fine if you enjoy that thing, I don't. I've just been PvPing and playing this game. Like, this entire time I've been just PvPing, and when a lot of people say, why do you still play this game, it's because I enjoy it, because I always PvP. I am always constantly doing that. How do I make money? I make a build that doesn't require as much money, and then I just push for that sort of gold income to be able to keep up with it. So I wish more people did that, but it's just not the case, and that's just kind of how it is. I mean, it's a game that's kind of designed for people to get the greatest gear, you know, and then with the server transfer system, you don't really use it, which is unfortunate. So that's my critique on the server transfer system and the gear gap system, or the gear gap issues. But I critique it all the time. This is nothing new, honestly. I wish they would fix it. I think Trine also wished that there were solutions to this in place, but you know, it is what it is at this point. It's XL's game. XL's going to do whatever they want with it. It's their game, not ours. It's not a North American game. It is a Korean game. People have to keep that in mind. All right, back to chat. Sorry, I went off on a little speech here. My bad. I don't like doing that. Hopefully, what I said is somewhat correct in terms of the general gameplay mentality, and maybe you guys agree or disagree. But you know, it's tough. There's lots of issues with the game. There's lots of issues with every game. There's nothing perfect. That's why there's so many games. If every game was perfect, you would not see as many games as you do today, right? So nobody would be playing the other games. Easy. The one thing I liked about the locked progression system. Well, it sucks that Apex will still be a thing. Casual and free-to-play players can catch up within 1 to 2 locked months of low-tier gear. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Anybody can move in at any point. I might even go there once Warborn is out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with Fresh Start at all. We'll see. I do. It is a reason to play a Warborn character, but oh well. Mythological crafted gear takes less materials. Regear chances are increased as well. Charcoal will be the main problem. Also, you can craft straight to Magnificent rather than Illustrious. That is true. Dungeon gear has always been good, but that's because, I mean, you can see my gear. Just type exclamation mark gear in the chat. You can see what I'm using on my live character. Guys, you don't know what I'm going to regrade. If you don't know what I'm going to regrade once 4.5 comes out, let me tell you, it is like 2.5 chests, big chests, worth of dungeon gear, dungeon armor. I'm trying to get a full 4 set where 2 pieces are cold-blooded gear and 2 pieces are dark crawlers gear. Yes, I'm doing level 31 dungeon gear seriously. And it's because I've always been doing that anyways, and I'm really pushing crit and really pushing myself into the zone of glass cannon as much as I can. I will get one shot by everything, but don't let my sword touch you, or the people near you will all be dead too. I mean, that's just kind of how I play, and it's been a lot of fun. But I always say that crit is ridiculous in this game. It needs to be fixed, honestly. I shouldn't be able to do what I do. Let's see. Healerman say it's like Guild Wars 2. People would swap to whichever server is winning in WWW. I don't know what... Oh, WV... I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I didn't play Guild Wars 2. I played Guild Wars 1. That was a great game. I loved Guild Wars 1. I wonder if people still play it. No one likes to lose, but someone has to. Use that Trine money and just buy XL. Yeah, I don't know what that... XL clearly did get funding from some investment company, though. I mean, that seems to be what happened in reality. World versus World. Oh, alright. World versus World. World versus World. So wait, worlds can fight each other? Like different servers? Or is that something? I don't know how the system works in Guild Wars 2. But anyways, I mean, now we see that XL has that whole thing about economy changing, and they're kind of looking at that and trying to balance it out so that it's more fun. I would love to see less people doing trade runs for money and just going out and fighting mobs, because then more people would be out fighting mobs and it's more entertaining. But like Illyria said earlier, nobody wants to go out and fight mobs when there's risk of dying, and then it's not as fun, right? And it sucks. That's kind of the mentality of it. So yeah, the servers fight each other, so people transfer to the winning server. Oh, I see. You can't do that. What? That's crazy. You enable servers to fight each other for some kind of monetary reward, and then you enable server transferring? Oh man, that just sounds like, I don't know enough about Guild Wars 2, but that system itself just sounds like it's not built for server transfers. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's some points into it, but just from the very little information that I have, don't take my comments about Guild Wars 2 in any way. I don't know enough about it. It just sounds very strange. Healerman C, they're changing it soon. But yeah, their big scale PvP is server versus server. Gotcha. That's an interesting concept, honestly, because it makes the server want to out. Oh, that is actually a really good concept. I actually really like that. Here's why. I love that concept. I love the concept of server versus server. The reason is, if you can't switch server, you actually have to become friends with everybody on your server. And when you become friends with your enemy on a server basis, for example, if it's faction versus faction, you actually start getting more positive gameplay. People start to do skirmishes on the server to practice for the server versus server. You saw this a lot in PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2 had this, back when it came out, you'd see these competitions. That's an FPS game, it's very different, obviously. But you'd see competitions between servers. And so all of the people within servers and even in other servers were friends with each other. Everybody that you'd fight on a daily basis and their guild leaders, you're friends with. You've talked with, you've hung out, you do skirmishes that are stupid where everybody uses knives, and you just have fun. And a server versus server system like that does kind of push for that. But unfortunately transfers kind of remove the need. That's the problem, is that people ignore positive gameplay. And positive gameplay is talking with your talking with your enemies like they're your friends. And just playing the game and doing skirmishes and trying out new things together and trying to have fun, you know? But it is really ignored in Arcade, which is a damn shame. Because that was a lot of fun in PlanetSide 2. All the people that I remember from PlanetSide 2 that I worked with, because I was a guild leader back then, it was a lot of fun, honestly, knowing everybody that was there and hanging out. But yeah, there's too much salt in AA, exactly, Healermancy. People want to win every single time. If they don't win, they get really angry, and it's just, I don't know. I play games to have fun, and if I'm not having fun in a game, I leave the game. Like, why would I stay in a game that's not fun? And I am a solo player in Arcade, saying that. I'm not in a guild or anything. I'm not trying to work with other people. I work with the whole West on my, on my server because it's easier for me. It's more fun for me. I try to work with every guild equally, help people out and such. Illyria, I think Guild Wars 2 did the best job of making you not hate that there were other people in the world. Like, two people can harvest in the same node. Quest items don't vanish when one person grabs them. And if someone attacks a mob you're attacking, you just both get the loot. Those are really good, positive gameplay sort of things, and I like that. I like the idea of, yeah, it's competition, but if you're not friends with your enemies, then it's only salt. It's only negative gameplay. It's only negative feeling, and then you just only have hard feelings for everything, and that's what kind of sucks. Mythologicals, I feel the same. I like to befriend everywhere. And then guess what happens? Somebody comes up, oh, you're in a family with somebody who's in a different nation? You feel bad because, yeah, you are, but who cares? It's because you're playing the game how it's fun, and they want to play the game to win. Or their mentality is, something here is shifty. So, I don't know. I try my best. This is why I stream, is to try to encourage positive gameplay, encourage people to think outside the box, try new things, and play the game the way it was really meant to be played. Or the way that the game should be played in terms of being fun, So yeah, that's okay. I'm talking a lot, but I'm not getting any 1v1s here, so unfortunately, this is what this is all I can do. Unfortunately. All right, let me see. Maybe there's 3v3s, or maybe people are in Gladiator. Should I just participate in this stuff? Yeah, I could. I think this is just one guild though, and they're just killing off all the other pirates. So I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, this is all just one guild. I was fighting against them earlier too, because they came in with their bunch of people and were killing all the other pirates. So whatever, I can't participate in this. I'm the only person from the pirate faction, from looks like, that's not in a guild. Yes, everybody's accusing everybody of spies. Well, that's because of the alt system too, which sucks. People go like on crazy witch hunts, trying to find people who are the alts in the player nation, and you want to try to stop them. And I hate that, honestly. just let alts do their thing. Honestly, I don't even care. Let them generate money if that's what they really want to do. You know, you spend less time trying to accuse people and being negative, and you spend more time actually fighting the people who are reds, as opposed to the greens who might be red. Illyria, can you imagine if every green raid that attacked Red Dragon all got the loot from it with rewards based on contribution? We'd actually have faction versus faction gameplay. They're trying to make it more into faction versus faction gameplay. That's the point of the infamy issues, right? Or the infamy changes. Now, I have pointed out that the infamy changes have very, very negative effects for the people who are the good guys, and I think people are kind of ignoring that fact. I've made a whole post about it. It's very, very important, but you know, the change seems to be going through anyways. But that seems to be their intention, is to make it a very faction versus faction game. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm not giving you 1v1s. This actually sucks. But whatever, we're just chilling here. So again, if anybody here is a newer player, if you guys have any questions at all, or you're looking for more information about stuff because you may have questions about Fresh Start or new classes or whatever you want, feel free to talk about whatever you guys want, guys. I will do my best to help with theory crafting. The chat here is also active. You know, we'll all kind of help with, you know, people who are trying to come up with different builds or ideas and such. So I do encourage you guys to talk about whatever you guys want in chat. Illyria, yeah, but that's more punishment instead of rewards. They left the need to fight for content without the ability to fight for content. They left the need to fight for content without the ability to fight for content. They left... Hold on. I may be understanding this wrong. No, hello. It's good to see you. We pushed the testing, by the way, to tomorrow. I know that there was planned testing for today. And now, man, mythologically, you're right. There's a siege tomorrow. I don't know if the time... I might have to push that last part 3 testing for the remaining skill sets to Monday. Which usually works, because Monday's a good streaming time for me. So, I don't know what I want to do yet. We'll see. I'm still not really sure what you mean, Illyria, though. Could you kind of rephrase that in a different way? Oh, another Eben song. Okay. Everybody's Eben song. Oh, it's okay. Alright, let me go through this fight. I'm gonna see what they are. Probably leather, though, because I don't think they saw what my class was. And I like how the gate opens at 3. Alright, leather. No problem. So this is gonna be... Man, all these fights are so tough. Oh! Target is facing the wrong direction. Wow. Okay. Ooh, he missed me with that. And my bone wall is just not going away. Oh, shit. He actually shackled me there. Shit, that missed as well. He didn't get... Okay. Oh my god, I'm just out of reach. And he was able to use assassination there, which sucks, of course, for me. But that's how it goes. That was a really good assassination that lasted 8 seconds, too. No! I want to kill him! Oh, crap! And he got me with that! Okay, he got me. Whew. They're really tough fights. The 8-second, or the 7-second assassination is really getting me. Maybe I should be doing that. Oh, I probably should, actually. Why am I not using the 8-second assassination? Ooh. How did he do that? I'm actually kind of curious as to how he did, How did he do that? Oh my god, this guy. This guy is crazy. How is he doing this? How is he shackling me every single time? With one move. Oh, I know how. I know how. Okay, never mind. I know what's going on. But dude, this guy's actually playing it really, really well. Am I going to be able to... Ooh, nope. I can shut him down a little bit here. Oh, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons, which is a bit annoying here. Oh, man, these are tough fights. These are really tough fights. Okay. Oh my god, I missed. He was out of the location at the time. Ooh, that was actually a really good hit. Okay. Oh no, he's using Assassination too. But I can use AoEs. Ah, we're good. Whew. Oh my god, these are really tough fights, man. Ah. Evensong is really tough. Oh man. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Bubble 07, and then I see there's a reply. Tell me what character boosts are and what is that money printing thing I've been hearing about. And the reply is easy, not sure about character boosts. As for money thing, Western, pretty much constantly run Animar packs to Souls Read. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about trade runs. Sorry. Illyria. Green Guild is going for Kraken. Well, your guild wants Kraken, so what do? You flag up and stop them. But now your entire guild is going to go to jail when they come back. And then they'll get Kraken anyways. Flagging wasn't just for griefing farmers, it was also for how, yeah, I talked a lot about that in my thread about why honestly the infamy differences that they've made are really, really negative gameplay. And it just causes way more problems. And not only that, but people are forgetting that the infamy changes actually make it a huge disadvantage for the good people, for the good guys. If somebody steals your packs because they purpled on you, yeah, okay, you can purple on them to get your packs back. Except you have to purple on them to get your packs back. Like, you still have to purple to get your packs back. And if they have a healer, you have to kill the healer before you can kill the guy with your pack. So either way, you're going to jail just to get your stuff back. That's the minor problem of what it causes. And of course, I talk about it in that thread. As much as I bring in valid points, I still think that people are just not thinking it through clearly. They're not looking at the long-term effects of having infamy that is so high like that. Do I have a link to a thread? I have links to threads when I can find them. Yeah, that's a good point. I should be linking stuff like that. Yeah, here we go. So, I had this thread is actually kind of a two-parter because it talks about the problems with that system as well as the solution that I proposed months and months ago to this exact issue, and then why, in addition, this is a better solution, as well as if you click on those links, what that solution is and why that's a good solution. It's a big document, and it's really meant for, for a designer to look at it and understand it. That's why I posted it in the way that I did. So I know it's a big wall of text, but I write and design documents because I know who these sort of things should be going to. These sort of posts should be read by. Helomancy, long-term effects. A very large pirate faction. Well, Player Nation is fine too. I mean, right, they're really pushing people to go into Player Nations, which you can say is kind of the thing, right? So I don't know. But yeah, since you can't make nations on fresh starts, players who fight for content will have to go pirate. Yeah, I mean, I guess pirates can now contest Red Dragons, so that is definitely a thing. It's much easier to go pirate. Maybe maybe the whole thing is really just a disguise to make people want to go pirate. And not for us, because it starts in Korea. This changes in Korea, right? That's where it starts. So maybe in Korea they were like, oh, we want more people to go pirate. Nobody's a pirate. Let's make it really easy to go pirate. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, Dread of Forgiveness dupe or whatever, if that even exists, or exists at some point in time. The 3-hour cooldown is what makes it really tough. Bubble 07, don't understand these packs for sale. Like, how is $100 pack even worth it? Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't think it's worth it, don't buy it. I mean, that's really what it is, right? I don't know whether or not it's worth it. I don't really care because I'm not going to buy them because I'm not going to fresh start. But yeah, in general, if you don't think something is worth it, don't buy it. And then if a lot of people didn't buy it, then the marketing team will know that for next time and say, well, this was too expensive, and make changes. So just keep that in mind. I mean, that's really how the system works. Andromeda, hello. It's good to see you. Did a bunch of testing last night with the new Defiler class. but it's ridiculously more cancer for lower skill costs. All right, well, there you go. You were worried about it too, right? But how is it in raid versus raid? That's the question. I mean, 1v1 obviously it's an issue, whatever. But raid versus raid is totally different, right? But yeah, Lyria, 100 packs is terrible in your opinion. Save your money for when they. Well, I mean, yeah, might be the case. I don't really know. I don't even remember what's in the $100 pack, so I can't really comment on that. But I know they're planning on coming out with other packs too, for the same arcane packs that we have. Sorry. So, oh, maybe now we'll actually start seeing more people in the arena. Q sparring. I need executioner practice. I'm in sparring, man. I'm queuing up this. Am I not getting Qs because I'm really high up in the? Ah, shit. That's actually really... Wow. Oh my god, I've been doing pretty well. But this is why I'm not getting queued to sparring, Saibath. Can you... Where are you? This is why I'm not getting queues to sparring. Okay. Can we just queue up into sparring so I can lose a bunch of times? Like, literally, so that I get off of this list and I can keep playing more? Because this list on PTS does not matter at all in the slightest. And it's just... This actually hurts my ability to play the game and stream it. I didn't even realize. I don't think there was any way to avoid that. I want to win, so it's... okay, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about that. Once you get up, there's only one person to fight. Oh, this sucks. This actually sucks. Man. Okay. Can we do 3v3s? Oh shit, I got one. Okay, I'm gonna lose. If it's you, Saibat, I'm gonna lose versus you, okay? And I gotta keep doing that. You're gonna get a lot of wins. But then you're gonna be at the top of the list. And I still won't get to fight you. So I don't know what to think about this. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, maybe they won't release it. There won't be any pay to win. I'm fighting a Revenant. Do I kill him or do I... I don't want to win, though. I don't want to win. I want to walk into that, and I'm going to let him fight. I'm going to let him kill me. Okay, hands up. Please. That sucks, though, because I know he wants practice. But I'd rather he just killed me twice. Oh, yeah, look at my body. That's so good. Okay, I need to lose fights so that I can actually play the game more. I'm not even kidding. Kill me. Kill me. Yes. Okay. This sucks, though, for him, but... Because obviously it's not really practice, but that's okay. It's fine. I gotta do this a few times because I'm way, way higher in the queue than I need to be, or higher in the ranking. Healer Mancy, this is why I'm happy that I'm horribly average in every PvP game. The queues are usually instant. If I had to wait 30 minutes for a match on League or Overwatch, I'd just quit. I can't believe we have to wait for that in this game. It sucks. Why do the balanced arenas have to work like that? I understand the gladiator arenas working like that, where, you know, your gear matters and the people who have higher gear will be fighting people with higher gear in general. But for the balanced arenas, I mean, I get it. It's still, I guess, a skill thing. Oh, maybe that guy will queue again because he wants to win. Maybe that guy will queue again, and then I think it'll work. I think we'll be good here. I kind of want to see if 3v3s will pop, though. Can we try, Saibat, can we try for 3v3s? Can we try that? Try for 3v3s here. Shout. Oops, I'm in all caps apparently. Q 3v3s. I'm gonna get people to Q 3v3s. Should be good. Andromeda. I'm also loving the giant FU to stealth with crows. I love the crows change. I actually really do. I kind of use it. But in open world it must be. I can't wait to use an open world like that. The thing is, stealth in general has become much less of a thing, right? Because if you don't know, when you use stealth, the cooldown on stealth does not start until actually stealth is over. So it's a 45-second cooldown, minus, I guess, the reduction of this passive if you have Abyssal Shadowplay. But anyways, the point is that you can't have an infinite stealth unless you're like mount hopping like I will. Can't have an infinite stealth. Which I love. I actually really like. I think stealth was so crazy abused that this is kind of... It was pretty much a necessity to do this. I know a lot of people won't like it. I don't, but I think it's necessary for overall better gameplay. Oh, 30 seconds? Is it really 30 seconds base? I can actually look now. It doesn't matter. It's in peace. My god, this peace zone is huge. Is it 30 seconds base? Yeah, it's 30 seconds base, minus 24 seconds because, or 25 seconds because of the passive reduction. Andromeda Deluxe, a lot of people are abusing Shadowplay Abyssal right now, though, to avoid targeting. And they will be in 4.5. You can change all skills without a target now. You can charge all skills without a target now. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Oh, I see. You just mean in 4.5. Yeah, it's going to be a big deal, assassination builds and such. Obviously, in Raid versus Raid, there's so much AoE happening all the time anyways, it's not as crazy. But, yeah, in a 1v1 fight, if I'm fighting you and you're a Defiler, I'm going to silence you, I'm going to do things like Bone Wall to mess you up or to remove you from a fight or something. For me playing Execution, obviously. And I'm going to abuse Assassination like crazy. Which is how I was actually killing people in live. I would use Assassination to kill these crazy tanky builds. Because for a little while, I love it when you play the game and you don't know what's happening. Because you don't know why you can't select this guy. And this happened to me earlier when I was fighting Saibot in here. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I can't target him. I love it when you get players like that. You know, because it's like, you have to learn. You have to learn what was going on. You have to figure it out. And the weird wiggle that people do when they don't know what they're doing because they can't target the guy is kind of funny to watch. But it'll be so common in 4.5, it's very true. I think a lot of people with Occultism, though, will be taking the Occultism Abyssal. Or maybe not. Assassination is so easy to do now. I don't know. And this is good, too. The fact that the Deadly Poison counts as a poison, so you can mix it with all of the skills that work with poison, is crazy. You actually get your AoE skills back, like Throw Dagger, where everybody's poisoned and it slows them into Whirlwind Slash. That's a thing. The Occultism Abyssal has its flaws. It does. That's kind of why I'm not using it, to be fair. Okay, you know what? We actually tested that earlier, too, and Easy, you were there for that. We tried to actually proc the Impale, or whatever it is that comes from that passive. We couldn't even see it. Like, it occurred, but it was so minor that it did almost nothing. Or maybe something was broken with it, I don't know, but it almost seemed insignificant. It's very strange. Andromeda Deluxe, if you use it too early, you'll throw away your ability to Impale due to immunity. Use what too early? You have to take duration. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean use it's too early? You have to take duration because it stacks up to like 4 seconds. I don't know what you're talking about. I would like to know. Somebody wants to duel me. And he's lagging like crazy. Oh my god, he's got 12k. Good luck. I'm not fighting that. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna fight somebody with over twice my gear score, or almost twice my gear score. I just want to go into 1v1s, but it doesn't seem like that's happening. Here we go. That's why I'm kind of doing sparring here. Lots of Executioners versus your Defiler miss skills or trigger the Impale. An Impale from Seeds will trigger immunity too early. Ah, yeah, the Seeds... Okay, you're right. From your perspective, the Seeds are different. But, I don't know, obviously, I wouldn't use the Seeds if I went Occultism. That's not what I generally wouldn't, because it's a cast time and stuff. But yeah, from your perspective, the Seeds are kind of an issue at times. In fact, you've given me the idea. What I normally do against Dark Runners currently on live, and I don't do this because I don't use Sunder Earth anymore, but I would use Sunder Earth and I would just sit in there and let them do stuff to me. It sounds wrong, but the point is, now everything they have is on cooldown, maybe some stuff is on immunity, and then I go for them, right? I take less damage and then I just attack them afterwards, which is something that I could do against builds that are very Impale heavy. Grab the Impale immunity and then move around and focus back on them. That's kind of interesting, actually. Think about that. Anyways, yeah. See, this is the thing. I want to see this more on live. I want to see how this plays out on live. That's going to make all the difference, where people are stacking crit rates like crazy and crit damage like crazy, and you know nobody has the armor to make up for the damage you bring in. That's going to change everything. So we'll see. Defense is immune to Impale. Exactly. So you won't even be able to use it at all against defense classes. That's essentially the hard counter to what occultism can do to people. That's a hard counter to a lot of things. It's a physical defense class. It's meant to be defensive, right? And because of that, you give up mobility and you give up a lot of, bigger damage moves that could have been in that skill set. That's just how. I'm just giving the description of defense here. This is nothing new. I might just lose this fight as well because the queue times are ridiculous right now with me being in the higher ranking. Depends on who I'm fighting here. I like how in the description, whenever you go to a different world or through a portal, it says, what is this? Oh, it's Cybot. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy kill me. I'm just gonna let him kill me. Right, come here. Kill me. Come here. Kill me. No, I'm not doing anything. Alright, it says here on the, whenever you port to a different world, it says, welcome to 4.0 PTS. Please be sure to check the PTS forums. It says 4.0 PTS. No, come on, kill me. Kill me. Kill me. He's just like stopping, but I want him to kill me. Anyways. What else are you talking about? Andromeda, you're actually tempted to roll with Defense Abyssals instead of Occultism. For the disarm as well. Man, if you want something that disarms people, you gotta roll Songcraft. That seems to be the way to go right now. You gotta roll Songcraft. Again, we are just chilling right now. It might be ending soon, actually. Maybe I'll do one more giveaway. Yeah, we'll be ending soon. I don't want to do this dying in arena constantly, just to lower my ranking while streaming, because obviously it's not fun. Although I could try the second fight, and then the third fight let him kill me again. I could just do that. Yeah, I'll do that next time. Anyways, I'll do that off stream. I don't want to have to do this. It's not as interesting. So yeah, I think I'll do it off stream. Anything else we want to talk about? I might have to put off tomorrow's mass testing over to Monday because of sieges. That is a very good point. That was brought up earlier by Mythological. So I think I'll do that. Let's go ahead. We'll do another giveaway for a Sky Whisper glider. So if you want to be a part of the giveaway for the Sky Whisper glider, and hold on, give me 1 second here. Just type Sky Whisper into chat. And you will be entered in for a Sky Whisper glider. Switch this over. There we go, so you guys can see. Oh, that's a bit large. Okay. So yep, just type Sky Whisper into chat. If you would like to win a Sky Whisper glider, we'll give one of those away. Let me make sure that... hold on here. Let me make sure that I can actually... How many more I've got to give away. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so we'll give away one more here. Switch back. Alright, so type Sky Whisper into chat if you would like to win a Sky Whisper glider, and we'll do the giveaway in 60 seconds here. Otherwise, this is like the last word stuff, so if there's anything you guys want to talk about or whatever, we're just going to chill here for a few minutes. It's a pretty good stream, though, I think. I got a lot done. I'm happy about my build now. I feel more practiced now, and that's kind of what I was trying to go for here today. Again, if you like my content and you want to see more of it, please go ahead and follow the channel on Twitch. You can also check out my Twitter and YouTube and all of that. But in general, I focus on Twitch. Is that the glider that will be able to be used in Fresh Start? It is not. You cannot use this code in Fresh Start, by the way, guys. So if you're planning on going to Fresh Start, I mean, you can still give this code to somebody else if you win, who isn't going to Fresh Start and who's on Legacy servers. But yeah, so just type Sky Whisper into chat. You have to type the whole word. Notice in there. But yeah. And if you know somebody, you can give it to them too. I don't really care. But yeah. Anything else? So follow if you like my content. Again, if you're interested in like the research stuff that we're doing, the research and development group for Arcade, or the R&D group, you can check out the Discord that we have down below. There's a big blue icon. You can click that to get into the Discord. We've got tons of research there you can look at. All the past stuff. Feel free to just nose around and see what's up. And then we're going to be doing scheduled stuff. I guess Monday will be the next time for that. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow, and I will not be streaming Tuesday, but I will be streaming Monday for this research, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because of course for the 4.5 release. So I'll be streaming all of the end of next week, I guess at this point, yeah, next week for sure. That is going to be the schedule for this week. And then after that, we're going to go back to regular schedule, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But that is going to be the fun stuff that's going on because of the 4.5 release. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll do the giveaway here. There's only 3 people in it. That's perfectly fine. Here we go. The winner is Ibichu Oruchuban. I did it. I think I said your name right. Congratulations. After the stream ends here shortly, I'll give you a whisper that has the code as well as how to redeem the code. Again, keep in mind it does not work for the Fresh Start servers, but you'll get a whisper and that'll actually pop up in your Twitch page there. As well as for the folks that won earlier too, I'll be doing the same thing. So that'll be just shortly after the stream ends here. All right, I think that's it for now. I don't think there's anything else to announce or talk about, but congratulations on those who won the Sky Whisper Gliders. And thanks everybody so much for hanging out here today and chatting it up and talking about all these really, really good things. I'm excited for 4.5, of course. I hope you guys are as well, and I hope you guys come up with really, really interesting builds and stuff and talk about it to other people. And please come to the PTS, try things out, get ready early because it's a big deal. There's so many changes. It's going to feel like a new game, so please keep that in mind. Please be prepared. All right, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I will see you all on Monday for the mass testing, which will be at 6 p.m. Central. That's it. Good day, everybody.